For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. What's up? The Buckles Malachi Williams in the building. We back. True Media Today, USA Boxing. We are back. We back up in here, man. The old boy a little tired. The last week has been very, very hectic. I'm looking to try to catch up and get some rest. You know what I mean? I'm tired, bro. I feel like I don't know, kind of like I'm mentally fatigued or some shit. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go ahead and I better catch up. Because I'll be flying out. I'll be flying out Friday, so I won't be back till Sunday. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be flying out, so I got to try to get some rest, man. Before I jump on this bird, if I get back on this plane, man, it is what it is. You know, I got a couple of dudes. I'm not even going to address these guys. There's really no need because, you know, I'm sitting back, man. I think a lot of you guys on the show, you guys send me a lot of material. I want to thank everybody in the chat, man, for the guys who do send me material in my DMs on Instagram, just different videos and stuff like that. You guys give me all the content I need, you know what I mean? Because I don't get a chance to see a lot of this stuff myself, to be fair. I don't get a chance to see a lot of it because if you guys don't send it to me, I probably won't even spot it. Because I watch so much other content outside of boxing, you know what I mean? So it is what it is, you know. So so I watch so much other content outside of boxing that I don't get a chance to see a lot of the boxing stuff, you know. We know the clickbait channels, the ones that do clickbaits and stuff, so it's really not much to, you know, gain from that. But, you know, it is what it is. Let's give everybody that's here a round of applause, though.
You just sit here, you don't know what I'm talking about?
Everybody. Let's see where we at, man. I'm sitting here right now, looking at the computer screen. I'm looking over here to my right to make sure. I like to watch my shows in analytic mode. All right, we got over 100 and let's see what's up. All right, we cool. Let's get it in. Let's get the super chat out of the way and let's get into the show. Shout out to Swift 718. Shout out to Jamie Rivera, Juan Carlo, what's going on, fam? PBC Central, Schoolo X-Men. What's going on, fam? Schoolo X-Men, what's going on? It is what it is. Let me get the super chat out of the way. And let's get into the show, man. Because this is going to be a good one. I can promise you that. This is going to be a good one. This is going to be a good one, boy. Shout out to Swift.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that. Bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy!
Super chat received.
Playtime's over.
Hey, Swift say, fatigue from pulling your feet out of Wakanda's ass. he said, keep kicking, coach. Hey.
True.
But you know you're doing something right. When you got the aerosexuals, the alphabet boys, they subscribers, and you know, cause all of them, the Wakanda niggas are the LDBC. That's who that is, right? And you got all of the Wakandas from the alphabet boys. You know, some of them coming at you, getting mad. Hey man, won't you chill? Man, you act like, man, won't you let that go? Hey, when you got the enemy, what these kids say, the ops. When you got the ops copping deuces, hey man, won't you ease up, man? You get on my nerves. you know, you a coon. You a sellout. I said, boy, every time you call me a coon, I'm going to be on your necks every doggone day.
True.
No. All the threats, all the gut emojis, all the drop the addies, all of you better not come to the fight. All of you better not come to my city. You know, all of that. You know, all the coons, all the time to sell out. Guess what? There ain't no Foreman the Rabbit got the guns.
True.
Boy, I'm busting, boy. You do not dictate how I clap back. You don't dictate my clap back. Hey, you don't slap me in the face. You don't slap me in the face, and then when I get on top to get ready to slap you back in the face, you want to start copping dudes. Hey, look, man, don't slap me. Nah, I ain't gonna slap you. I'm gonna punch you. I'm sitting there punching you, stopping you. You know, putting foot soft in your behind. I'm doing all of these things, right? And you like, come on, man, that's enough. No. You don't dictate my clap back.
True.
I told you a long time ago, I am the pettiest Capricorn you ever want to meet. I told you, aerosexuals. I told you what kind of niggas from the Alphabet Boy community. I say, look, I'm the pettiest Capricorn you ever want to meet. Y'all, I advise y'all to leave me alone. Y'all didn't take heed. I even told y'all to come together and form Voltron and try to come at me at the same time and diss me. And I told you, if you do that dumbass shit, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna reverse engineer it and use your disses to help me grow even more.
True.
Got a background in marketing, boy. I'm good. All I'm gonna do is study your comments. I'm gonna study your comments in your comment section. See what the majority of your people looking like, listen to your talking points, and I'm gonna take some of the stuff you said, make an entire show out of it, and then I may put a couple of dollars behind it myself if I want to do that. Put a couple of dollars behind that show myself, make it go viral, make it reach other people that don't know who I am, and then I'm gonna get more subscribers and grow.
True.
I'm good, dog. I'm good. I swear to God, I'm good. I'm so good, I gotta pat my own self on the back. I don't figure it out. This is very, very simple. Very, very simple. You know what I mean? I come to your trap, take over your trap, make your subscribers come be my subscribers. Make your friends be my friends.
True.
Oh, they want me to stop. Coach, stop, man. We don't have enough. They calling uncle already. No, y'all been defecating, talking trash, talking that flim-flam, popping that week for 5 whole years. It's only been a week and a couple of days, and y'all can't handle it. Anyways, it is what it is, man.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
A whole lot to talk about. We talking about Crawford Spence Epilogue. We're going to talk just a little bit on that. We're going to talk, I got a whole lot of information, whole lot of guns. I got a whole lot of ammo today, boy. You know what I mean? We're going to look at the all access to Epilogue. We're going to look at that. We're going to look at my main man, Rock Solid. That's going to be a quick. We're going to look at the Boxing Outlet. Shout out to that dude over there, Boxing Outlet, man. Die Hard. Well, he was a Die Hard Spence fan. Now he done switched out on him. He say he don't like him no more. Shout out to the boys over there, Boss Talk Radio. We will be hitting that right there. Dallas, Texas, very own. I like getting information from Dallas. That's where you like to get the info from, right from Dallas. But we got a whole lot to talk about. Floyd Mayweather. Going to talk about him on the Fight Hype. We're going to talk about him. Oh, Lord, have mercy, boy. That right there, boy. One thing about Floyd, he is the classic definition of a narcissist.
True.
Yes, he is. Before we get into the show, man, we got to pay some bills, and once we finish paying some bills, we're going to get right into the show.
About you, and ever since that first night, it seems like I've been going crazy about you.
Mint green chrome in the butt, burnt orange 550. Say the pinky ring pimp, give love pussy. Seafood, big pool, make your girl look. Backwoods, big grill, watch the chef cook. Talk slow, big smoke in the moonlight. Knock your doors down, shout it till your mind right. East Point, Fulton County, where a nigga from. Got love.
Yeah, boy, let's go ahead and get into it, boy. Let's get into it. We ain't gonna need to play with it, man. Shout out to Light Skin Lou. Shout out to Knockdown 305, Dade County's finest. Shout out to Green Eyes P, Passion for Beauty, Sad 1419, etc. Let's get into the show, man. Let's get into the show. Exposing the excuses. I'm trying to let it go like Teddy P. Remember that song by Teddy Pendergrass? You know, when my mom and them called him Teddy P. I think I better let it go. Trying to let it go. Let it go, baby. Looks like another love TKO. Looks like another love TKO. Hey, hey, hey. Boy, I'm trying to let it go. But boy, them aerosexuals don't want to let it go. They do not want to let it go, boy. They don't want to let it go. Sitting back over the years, I guess I shedded some tears. Crying. I told myself time and time again, Errol Spence is going to win. Taking the bumps and the bruises that's coming from that boy from Omaha. They said his name was Terence Crawford, and we thought that he was soft. I think I better let it go. Aerosexual looks like another love TKO. That boy from Omaha knocked my ass out. Ho, 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 let it go.
True.
Gotta let it go, man.
True.
Gotta let it go, boy. Listen, boy, them sop suckers, they gotta let it go. R.I.P. to Teddy P. He said, why Errol Spence fans struggle to accept the Terence Crawford massacre. After watching Showtime's Epilogue, a tear did come up in my left eye, my left cheek. You know what I mean? Seeing the look of embarrassment and disappointment, hurt and pain on Errol Spence's face did kind of make me feel sorry for him. Made me feel sorry for him, right? I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys. Now, to see the embarrassing look on his family's face in the locker room was really a sight to see. Really a sight to see, right? In Terence Crawford's locker room, they were celebrating and dancing. Before the fight started, Errol Spence looked fine. There are 4 words that come to mind when I think about the aftermath of this fight. And I saw that fight 3 times, and Errol Spence looked good. There was nothing wrong with him. The first round, people say he clearly won that round, so be it. I think the first round he had Crawford in the corner, wailing away, pounding on him. He kind of forced Crawford to get in the corner, wailing away. Crawford was slipping, catching, countering some shots. He got hit with some clean shots. He looked fine. Everybody was screaming, boy, Errol finna get him. So they gave him that. He got that first round. Second round, Errol Spence was getting off again a little bit. But then he started getting countered. See, he's never got countered before like that since he's been boxing for the most part. I think Kell Brook was trying to do a little something, but he ended up breaking Kell Brook down after Kell Brook came back down in weight and coming off of an injury to Triple G. But he looked good. Hell, he even looked good in the third round. In the third round, he was looking good. Offensively, that is. Letting his shots go, but he started getting countered. He started getting walked into shots. And that jab was a killer. So for all these guys saying, man, he didn't look the same, no, he looked fine. I looked at the fight for the third time. I'm like, this dude look like, the same guy. Normally what other guys do when they get in the ring with Errol Spence, they'll fold up in the high guard and ball up and let him beat on him because they don't have the lateral movement or the ring IQ to compete with this output. So he physically imposes his will on people. This was the first fight that he wasn't able to physically impose his will. So because he wasn't physically able to impose his will, this is why people are saying something was wrong with him. No, that boy Terence Crawford was just a bad boy.
True.
Just a bad boy, right? Now, in the Terence Crawford's locker room, they were celebrating, as I said before. But there are 4 words that come to mind when I think about the aftermath of the Spence versus Crawford fight. Do you guys want to know what those 4 words is? Word number 1, shocked. A lot of these aerosexuals were shocked at the outcome. What does shock mean, guys? Shock means stricken with a sudden mental or emotional disturbance. Let me repeat. One of the words is 4 words that I came away with from this fight. The first word is shocked. The second word is traumatized. The third word is disbelief. The fourth word is denial. Shocked, traumatized, disbelief, and denial. What does shock mean? Let's read it one more time. Shock is this: when you're stricken with sudden mental or emotional disturbance. These aerosexuals had a mental and emotional disturbance happen the weekend before last.
True.
Word number 2, Traumatized. These aerosexuals look traumatized right now. What does traumatized mean, coach? Subject to lasting shock as a result of an emotionally disturbing experience or physical injury. Example, the children were traumatized by separation from their families. Let me replace that example. Example, the aerosexuals were traumatized by the ass whooping that Terence Crawford put on the Big Catfish.
True, true, true.
Let me go ahead and switch that up. Number 3, disbelief. What is disbelief, guys? Disbelief is the inability or refusal to accept that something is real or true. Let's repeat that. Disbelief. Disbelief is the inability or refusal to accept that something is true or real. Man, Spence ain't lose that fight, dog. Crawford was with the Illuminati. He was a 33 degree Mason. No, man, Spence was high. He was drunk. He's suffering neurological issues. The disbelief. You can't make this up.
True, true, true.
Wait, do you want an example of a disbelief? Laura shook her head in disbelief. Let's replace Laura's name with aerosexuals. Aerosexuals shook their head in disbelief at what they witnessed Saturday night on July the 29th.
True, true, true.
Number 4, denial. What is denial, coach? Denial is the refusal to admit the truth or the reality of something such as a statement or charge. She shook her head in denial. So denial is refusal to admit the truth.
True, true.
Lord have mercy.
True.
You can't make this up. No. Let's look at all of the excuses that we heard thus far and see if the 4 words mentioned above have anything to do with what we're hearing. Let's give everybody that's here a round of applause. This gonna be a good one, boy. This gonna be a good one. I can promise you that. This is gonna be a good one today, boy. Am I over the target? I think I hit the mark. Am I over the target, guys, so far? I think I hit the mark, boy. I'm over the target. I see the bullseye, and I'm dropping bombs.
True, true, true.
These aerosexuals are in denial. They shook. They shocked. They traumatized. They in disbelief, and they are in denial.
True, true, true.
It's time to break these toenails off in these niggas' asses. And I'm not saying pause. Anyways, let's get into the show. Now, some of these guys are still crying right now today. It's been 9 days, and they still crying. Damian Sadam, I think most Crawford fans were shocked as well at the ease of how he beat Spence. Not from Omaha. I wasn't shocked. If you've been watching my show, Damian, I damn sure wasn't shocked. I told you what was going to happen, and I told you what Crawford's team told me what was going to happen. So if you from Omaha, you wasn't shocked. Everybody I spoke to in Omaha was saying the same thing. So you must be talking about some other fans, but the ones from Omaha were not shocked.
True,
I can promise you that.
True.
Anyways, before we get into the show, let's say all praises due to the Most High, the Most Exalted, Mr. Al.
Well, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and sing Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me?
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name,
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Yeah, man, I'm just saying. If you've been listening to my show, you know what I've been saying. Some of y'all thought I was smoking crack. Man, Coach smoking crack. He talking about something. He gonna knock Spence out in 10. Coach betted $3,000. I had niggas calling my show throwing me money. I got people in the chat throwing me money. Well, you think I'm gonna bet $3,000 if I wasn't like, bro? I knew this. I told y'all this dude is a flat-footed, come forward fighter. He does bad with lateral movement. I've been saying the same thing. Y'all thought, maybe, I think Damien, I think maybe y'all thought I was smoking crack or something.
True, true, true.
Anyways, let's get into the show. I want to show you guys something. I want to show you guys Exhibit A. Exhibit A is the all-access epilogue. Now, I'm just going to show this one time. This is the all-access epilogue. As you can see, this is Errol Spence's, the big catfish. This is Baby Mama, and I think this is his sister right here. Baby Mama and sister. You see, they have a look of disbelief. Remember those 4 words that we spoke about today, right? What were the 4 words that we spoke about? We spoke about shocked. That's one right there. What else we spoke about? We spoke about traumatized. What's the other word we spoke about? We spoke about disbelief. See, over here on this channel, we're not only a boxing channel, but you know what I mean? But we very entertaining, and we like to educate over here as well. And what else we see? We see the word denial. When you look at this face, you see shocked, disbelief, traumatized, denial. That's what you see.
True, true, true.
Can the church get an amen? I say, can the church get an amen? Amen.
True, true, true.
All right, let's continue. Let's go, boy. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Now let's see what they gotta say. Let's see what they gotta say. There's something that Errol Spence, that Terence Crawford said when he hugged Errol Spence in the ring. He hugged him and he told him that he loved him. At the 19-minute and 48-second mark, he hugged Errol Spence and said that he loved him. And Errol Spence said, "Man, I love you too." You would think that if you listen to these I Hate Terence Crawford YouTube channels, that Errol Spence and Crawford were beefing with each other. The YouTube channels who hate Crawford want to project their feelings onto Errol Spence. Errol Spence doesn't feel the same way you I Hate Terence Crawford YouTube channels feel. He doesn't feel the same way you Errol-sexuals feel. You Wakanda niggas from the Alphabet Boy community. You guys try to project your personal hiccups that you have on a nigga that you don't even know. Spence nor Crawford know you niggas. You try to project your emotions because you have such an emotional attachment to DeSoto, Texas' very own, and you have such an emotional attachment to Crawford, your hatred for him, that you can't even see the roses from the trees. These dudes hugging each other, telling each other they love each other.
True, true, true.
Well, for Spence, he got hands and foot put on him, so that ass whooping made him very, very humble. Shout out to Thomas Morris. Dropping that quarter of a dub on your boy. He said, haven't drank water in 9 days. I stay hydrated on the tears of Errol-sexual fanboys. Yeah, pretty much. I'm gonna keep my foot off in the ass. I ain't stopping. I'm putting my foot off in the ass for the entire year. All of August, all of September, all of October, all of November, all of December. Boy, I ain't gonna stop. I'm gonna be like doggone Bad Boy. Take that. Can't stop, won't stop. I ain't stopping. I can promise you that. For every gun emoji I received, for every coon, Uncle Tom sellout I was called, for every drop the addies I got shooters. No, this is for you niggas.
True, true, true.
I told you guys, I am a super troll. When it comes to trolling, I am one of the best trollers on the planet. There's no one that's gonna out-troll me. You haven't even seen a third of what I got in my bag. This is just a 10th. Wait till I start spending money to troll you. If I start spending money to troll you, it's really gonna get ugly. I haven't spent a dime trolling you yet, but if I start spending money to troll you, boy, it's a done dollar.
True, true, true.
Telling you now. Let's go. Let's see what's up.
Hey,
All right.
appreciate you. I appreciate you. No, I appreciate you. And here, you know why? Because if it wasn't from you, this would never happen. So I appreciate you. You're a hell of a fighter. You already know that. I don't even gotta tell you that.
That's right.
I appreciate that opportunity.
Okay.
I appreciate it. Love you, man. Hey, you know it's always love. Hey, always love you.
Hey, so that's Crawford talking to him. He hugged him, told him he appreciate him, grabbed him, hugged him. He said, I love you, man. You know what I mean? You know it's always love. Spence said, yeah, man, you know it's always love too. That's what Spence said. But if you listen to the Errol-sexuals, they'll think that when Spence and Crawford saw each other, it was going to be a shootout at the OK Corral.
True, true, true.
Your hatred for Crawford does not reflect how Errol Spence feel about Crawford. Now, y'all still making, I hate Crawford videos. That's fine. You can still do that. But guess what, man? You heterosexuals in denial right now. They in denial. They in shock right now. They in denial. They in shock right now. What's the 4 words we were looking at? Shock, traumatized, disbelief, denial. That's what's going on. Every excuse you're hearing shocked, denial. This is the look. All the heterosexuals got this look on their face right here. Now, this is his family members. I expect his baby mama and his sister to be that way, but explain to me why these dudes on YouTube, why y'all still feel that way. Y'all not even related to the man. This is sister, this is baby mama. Well, why y'all feel that way? Oh, boy, remember, hold on. I'm not finished. Shout out to Jamie Vasquez. Hey, okay. Dropping that half a dub on your boy. He said, man, some heterosexuals hate watching your show. Even Steve Kim was on. I heard them watching your show. Then I walked up to the show. Then I was watching too. Dudes were straight up hating while working. Bad, boy. But right now, boy, them heterosexuals, boy, you can cry me a river. If you hate watching the show right now, don't want to hit the like button, Riley, get him.
Look, fuck you, fuck the plane you flew in on, fuck them shoes, fuck the socks with the bell on it, fuck them cheap-ass cigars, fuck your yuck-mouth teeth, fuck your hairpiece, fuck your chocolate, fuck Guy Ritchie, fuck Prince William, fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out of my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
All right, we got another receipt. We got another receipt from a diehard Errol Spence fan. That's my good brother, Rock Solid. Some of y'all may say, Coach, who is Rock Solid? I don't know who Rock Solid is. Who is Rock Solid? Coach, you keep saying, y'all don't know who Rock Solid is? Let me introduce you to him.
Come on, man. Come on, y'all.
Just in case y'all don't know who Rock Solid is, let me introduce you to him one more time.
Come on, man. Come on, y'all.
Yeah, so that's Rock Solid. So exhibit B. We already did exhibit A. Let's go to exhibit B. Rock Solid, talk to him.
Earl was just being done unfair. They got to do a flip coin toss. Bud comes out last. Like, when have they ever done that? Like, everything was lined up perfect for Bud. And I just felt like this is going to be a fight where Earl's going to get his respect because that's just how the stars are lining up. So that's why I picked. Man, this son wants to be bipolar as fuck today and go in and out while I'm doing this fucking video. Right? Anyways, let's get into this fight. And I'm not making.
Hey, talk to him. He said, I'm not. Guess what he said? He said, and I'm not making any excuses. And then he go into the process of making excuses.
True.
I'm not making any excuses. And then he started making excuses. Let's go.
Now, while I'm doing this fucking video, right? Anyways, let's get into this fight. And I'm not making no excuses, y'all. Congratulations to Bud Crawford, the better man that night won. But we're gonna talk about two things. One, I'm gonna talk about before the fight.
Talk to him.
Everybody who's an Errol Spence fan, our number one concern was his weight cut. Is he going to have a bad weight cut? Everybody knows that he's been struggling at that weight for a long time. And it's like, okay, is this going to be the time where, because this is how it always is, right? That last fight before they're ready to move up is when the weight drain was too much. And they was...
True.
What are the words? What are the words of the day, guys? We have 4 words today. We have shocked, we have traumatized, we have disbelief, and then we have denial. What are the 4 words? Shocked, disbelief, traumatized, and in denial. Those are the 4 words. Let's go.
True, true, true.
All right, that's it. That's Exhibit B. Let's go to Exhibit C. Let's go to Exhibit C. My main man, y'all please go subscribe to the Boston Outlet. I don't know this guy. He probably won't even like me, but I just like him because he's funny. I like him because he's funny. I even support channels who may not even like me. I don't care nothing about that. But I like him because he's funny. Listen to this guy, the Boston Outlet. Boy, Lord have mercy, boy. This dude right here, Lord have mercy. Oh, boy, this don't make no sense, boy. Oh, what we got? Okay, this it right here. Let's continue.
It say Spence was high before the fight. He wasn't high before the fight. The doctor say that's what happened. The glossy eyes looking high and shit, that was his nerve damage. That was the nerve damage. And
let's see this again.
It say Spence was high before the fight. He wasn't high before the fight. The doctor say that's what happened. The glossy eyes looking high and shit, that was his nerve damage. That was the nerve damage. And shit, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? If y'all know how Errol fight, then why would you bet on Errol? No, because Errol whoop ass, nigga. That's why. That's why we bet on Errol, because Errol, that wasn't Errol. Errol beat ass. Like Errol said, he couldn't shake it off. So obviously this happened in other fights or in training camp and shit like that.
What is the word? Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let's get back to the words. What are the words that we're dealing with today for the aerosexuals? Shocked, traumatized, disbelief, denial. Let's do this one more again. Shocked, that's the word of the day. Traumatized, that's the second word of the day. Disbelief, that's the third word of the day. And denial. That's where we at right here, guys.
True, true, true.
Let's go. Let's get back where we was at. Let's continue.
Timing was off and he was able to shake it off, but this time he couldn't shake it off. Ass. Like Earl said, he couldn't shake it off. So obviously this happened in other fights or in training camp and shit like that, that his timing was off and he was able to shake it off, but this time he couldn't shake it off.
Couldn't shake it off.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So Earl need people to
he switches out on them.
Need to tell niggas. He need to say something to somebody, nigga done lost their money on this shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the least you could do. Or you just go forever be a bitch ass nigga in my book. I'ma keep it real, Earl. You just ride the bank, just ride here, just sticking up millions of motherfucking people. Nah. That nigga don't come out and tell the truth what was wrong with him, because we all knew something was wrong with him. Don't get that second fight. Don't get that second fight. Because Terence Crawford came prepared and he did what he's supposed to do. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah. Earl didn't come prepared how he's supposed to do. It's kind of like he just fucked us about our money, nigga. You dig what I'm saying? You got to say something. You better say something. I'm going to be on his ass. Because I guarantee them other boxing channels, they not going to say a motherfucking thing. They going to roll with the program. They just...
True.
What words are we looking for? Shocked, disbelief, traumatized, and denial. That's what you hearing this right now. You can see the shocked look on his face. Look at the look on his face. Hey, look at the look on his face. Oh, let me blow him up a little bit. Hey, look at the look. Now look at the look on his face. And look at the look on their face. Look at the look on their face. And look at the look on his face.
True.
Bro. Hey, this too easy. Hey, this like taking candy from a baby. Hey, I was so tired and sleepy, and every time I do this show, boy, I get back to laughing all over again. Hey, shout out to the Best Life.
True.
Shout out to the Best Life for becoming a member. Salute to you, fam. Let's give her a round of applause. Oh, man. Hey, shout out to Jonathan, man. Just dropping that $2 super chat. He said, y'all MF hit the like button. Don't be freeload. Yeah, we got to get the likes up. We will get the likes up. We got to get the likes up because y'all want me to drop the phone lines. We got to get the likes up. I'm going to tell y'all the magic number. Y'all hit that like button. You come in the door. Don't be hate watching. If you go hate watch, at least hit the like button. We got over 700 in here today. Shout out to Jasper. Hey, okay. Dropping that half for, bam, dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Hey, Jasper say, histrionic personality disorder is real in the LDBC. Boy, the slow learning disability boxing community is in shambles right now, boy.
True.
Boy, let me tell you something. Hey, Pam, look here, boy, don't make no...
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Funny part about it is this guy was a diehard Errol Spence fan. He called Errol Spence a bitch. Y'all heard what he said that? He called him a bitch. That's what he said. They switched out on him.
Roll with it. Nigga, if you fucked up, you don't supposed to be in the ring. Nigga, it's just that simple. All right, y'all, you tricked us once. Shame on you. Trick us twice, shame on us. It ain't gonna be no shame on me because you ain't gonna trick me again because I'm not watching the second fight, nigga. Fuck you in that second fight. Straight up.
Hey, bro, you can't make this up. You can't make this up, man. Errol Spence got some fair weather fans, bro. He got some fair weather fans, boy. As long as the weather is good, they fans of Errol Spence. Soon as he lose, they don't jump ship already.
True.
Don't jump ship already, boy. Don't jump ship already. Oh, we got some more. I know what you guys saying. No, guess what? I got some stuff out of Dallas, Texas. I got some stuff out of Dallas, Texas. Yeah, I got some Dallas, Texas stuff for you. Come on, I got some Dallas, Texas receipt for you. Let's go. All right, that was Exhibit C. Let's go to one of my favorite podcasts, them boys over there in Dallas, Boss Talk 101. Over there, Boss Talk 101, man. Shout out to the boys over there, man, on Boss Talk 101. They're doing big things, man. Let's give a round of applause. I don't know the guy. I don't know the brother and the sister over there at Boss Talk 101. I don't know them. So I'm not getting paid to give them shout outs or anything. This is very genuine. I just like their content. I like their content. I really do. Hold on, let me go over here. Oh, let's go over here. Let me see. Can I find it on my phone? All right, here we go.
You been through, man. So what's up, man? I mean, everything in the city been going down, man. You know, I had Rainwater on here, and Rainwater said, and it's coming out tomorrow.
And shout out to Sko. You got shout out to Chris Sko as well. Them boys over there in Dallas. See, them boys over there in Dallas doing big things, man. I like the podcasters. I like the podcasters over there in Dallas. Shout out to Big Sko, man. Let's go. This is Dallas now.
What you been through, man? So what's up, man? I mean, everything in the city been going down, man. You know, I had Rainwater on here, and Rainwater said, and it's coming out tomorrow. He say, did we take a L? Did Texas take a L? You know, Charlo brother got slapped. Yeah. Then, you know, my boy Spence, he lost every belt, all of them.
They all gone.
And now Spence trying to whack Crawford. Going to the body. Here we go. It's what we thought.
People think he gave them back too. That nigga did not get them belts back.
I heard that rumor.
That's not true. What happens in boxing is that you give them the physical belts back, but they just put them in their trophy case. They can't come out with them no more. So that nigga don't got no belts. Yeah, he butt naked out here. Errol Spence is butt naked. But you know what? Hey, I'm gonna say this. Earl is Dallas. You feel me? We rock with Dallas. But at the same time, man, I feel like there's a lot of niggas crying over the fact that he lost, fam. You know?
Now this is a dude from Dallas.
True.
Did you hear what Chris Sko say? You heard what Chris Sko say? That dude from Dallas. He said at the same time, I think you got dudes crying.
True.
Crying for nothing. I'm using Dallas, Texas receipts today. Coach Malachi is using Dallas, Texas receipts. I'm using receipts from Dallas, Texas. Right now, we're in the court of law. I have eyewitnesses from Dallas, Texas, and they here to speak their piece. So we using receipts from Dallas today.
True.
Don't get mad at me. Get mad at your fellow Dallas Texans out there. Hey man, you get what I'm saying? I'm just saying, B. I'm just saying, B. I'm using receipts from Dallas. You feel me? Let's go.
I know a lot of niggas in Dallas get them belts back.
I heard that rumor.
That's not true. What happens in boxing is that you give them the physical belts back, but they just put them in their trophy case. They can't come out with them no more. So that nigga don't got no belts. Yeah, he butt naked out here. Errol Spence is butt naked. But you know what? Hey, I'm gonna say this. Earl is Dallas. You feel me? We rock with Dallas. But at the same time, man, I think there's a lot of niggas crying over the fact that he lost, fam. I know a lot of niggas in Dallas that's from Dallas that don't even rock with the Cowboys. You feel me? So I don't want to hear that shit. You know, you.
True.
No, that. So you got dudes feel like Texas took a L. Some dudes in Texas, he said, Rainwater asked my main man on Boss Salt 101. He said, man, did Texas take an L? You know what I mean? Jamal Charlo got slapped by Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant told him to come get some, slapped him in front of his girl, and called him a boy. He didn't do nothing. That's Houston. Then we go up to, he really transplanted from Louisiana, to be fair. Then we go up to doggone DeSoto, Texas. We go up to DeSoto, Texas. And then he get hands and foot put on him by Terence Crawford, that assassin from Omaha, Nebraska. So, I mean, all this happened the same day. Jamal Charlo gets slapped during the day before the fight. So before the fight, was it before the fight? No, it was the weigh-in. Jamal Charlo gets slapped at the weigh-in. No, he got slapped. He got slapped during the day. He got slapped during the daytime before the fight started. He got slapped during the day before the fight started. All this happened the same day. Jamal Charlo, he say from Houston, he gets slapped by a white boy. And then Errol Spence get the brakes beat off of him by Omaha, Nebraska's very own Terence Crawford.
True.
And you got some dudes that they saying, did Texas take an L? I'm just saying, and guess what? If you're a Texan, I don't think Texas took an L because everybody in Texas don't like Errol Spence. Everybody in Texas not a Dallas Cowboy fan. Everybody in Dallas not a Dallas Cowboy fan. So it's not like Texas is one monolithic group of people. Everybody think the same way and share the same views and values. They don't. So I won't say the state of Texas took an L, but some might say Dallas might have took one, and some might say Houston might have took one. If Houston want to claim Jamal Charlo, we know he from Louisiana, but if Houston wanted to claim Jamal Charlo, it is what it is.
True.
I heard Houston ain't claiming Jamal Charlo no more. They not even representing Jamal Charlo. This dude say, damn, you still talking about this? Damn, you still watching me?
True.
Kevin Rummel said, damn, you still talking about this? Damn, you still watching me. If you don't like what I'm talking about, Kevin, guess what you can do? You can leave, sir. Bye, Felicia.
True.
Shout out to WCS. We got 800 people in here. You can leave, Kevin. We don't give a damn about what you if you don't like what I'm talking about, nigga, leave. Go back to where you came from. Shout out to Jonathan dropping that $2 super chat. He said, y'all MFs hit the like button. Don't be freeloading. I already got that. Shout out to Jasper. I already got you, fam. Shout out to Swift 718. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
That must be that. You know what I mean. He must be one of them aerosexuals. Shout out. The phone lines will be open. You can call the show, sir, anytime you want to. Coach don't duck no smoke. He said, hey, Coach, maybe Errol shouldn't have eaten those 2 cheeseburgers his nutritionist made for him on that Epilogue. No, I mean, he was fine. If you saw the fight, he was fine. You can look at it. He looked like the same guy. He was hitting Terence Crawford with some good shots, especially in that first round. He was hitting Crawford with some good shots. He hit him with some good shots in the second round, caught him with some good shots in the third round. It's just that this time, he was used to people folding up, and he wasn't used to getting punched that hard. I got some more receipts. I got some more receipts. Shout out to Julio Guzman dropping that $2 super chat. He said it's obvious people lost a lot of money on Spence. Yeah, pretty much. Shout out to Abdul Wakil. Dropping that $2 super chat. He said, LDBC looking for a new crash dummy. Salute, coach. Yes, sir, salute. That's Exhibit 4. So anyways, this Dallas, Texas talking. Dallas still talking about it.
Rock with who you rock with. Now, I'm going to say this, man. Errol Spence, hey, he a good fighter, great fighter. I want to see Dallas win. I wanted to see Dallas win. But when it comes to Bud, man, that nigga country-ass Omaha nigga, man, come on.
Man, everybody.
Shout out to WCS.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Ain't nothing else to do but bop.
There you go. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy, boy. God went to the body. Everything,
Put
man.
them hands, I'm going to say this. If it was about money, I'm going with Bud. If it was about Dallas, man, I want to see Dallas win. I wanted to see Earl win. But the nigga say, hey, bro, if you have to put 10 bands, 20 bands on it, man, I'm going with that black-ass Omaha nigga all day.
But I like
now, this dude from Dallas. This dude is from Dallas. And he telling you who he putting his money on. He putting his money on the black dude from Omaha, Nebraska. This dude from Dallas.
True.
Country boy to country boy. Dallas, Texas is country. Contrary to popular belief, Dallas, Texas is country. Florida, the entire state of Texas is country. So, he right about Terence Crawford being a country boy from Omaha, Nebraska. But Errol Spence is a country boy from DeSoto, Texas. Contrary to popular belief. You get what I'm saying? You in the South, you country. Period. This is us Southerners, our country. Just embrace it. That's the reality of the situation.
True.
Let's continue. Now that's Dallas, Texas right there. Let's go right here. I got something else I want to show y'all. What are the 4 words that we're dealing with today, guys? We're dealing with shocked, traumatized, disbelief, and denial. And I'm going to tie all this up like a nice little bow before I drop the phone lines. I promise you. Let's go right here, though. This is an article by Errol Spence. I'm not going to read the article. I'm going to just show you the headline. Spence looks back on Crawford loss. He's a strong dude. Coach, why are you showing this here that Spence is saying that Crawford is a strong dude? Because before the fight started, he said that Crawford is too light in the ass. When they was ranking each other's punching power and stuff like that and skill set and resume, Spence said that Crawford had a resume of 0.5. He says Crawford had a resume of 0.5. His punching power was like a 4. He was very dismissive of everything about Crawford. Come to find out, when he got in the ring, he realized that Crawford was a lot better than he thought he was, and he realized he was a lot stronger than he thought he was.
True.
He was forced to lean back. Shout out to Raphael. Dropping that quarter of a dub. He said, we're going to talk about this all year long. Dude spent 5 years talking about who you beat. You ain't fought nobody. Man down strap season. Yeah, see, a lot of these guys, a lot of these aerosexuals, see, you guys was talking trash for 5 years. It's been a little over a week, and now y'all can't handle it.
True.
Do you see the double standards in this here? The aerosexuals been talking trash, talking about this man family defecating, attacking everybody online who did not agree with them for 5 years. And then now, man, you still over here talking about this? Yes, guess what? Just like you freely brought your ass over here, you can freely leave.
True.
We got over 800 people in here. Obviously, somebody interested in it. If you ain't interested in it, bye, Felicia. Go back to your mama house.
True.
I don't give a damn. I'm not here to cater to no niggas' feelings. What'd you say? He said, you're right about that. I got you already. Shout out to Julio Guzman dropping that $2 super chat. He said Hearns got the same treatment after the Leonard loss. I'm just saying, B. I'm just saying. Niggas can't take the L. Right now, that whole ass nigga who said that in the chat, that's probably one of them niggas who was crying. They can dish it, but they can't take it. You gonna take this all year long, boy. All year long. I ain't playing with you, boy. I'm gonna kick you when you're down. Anyways, it said currently Spence 2081, 22 KOs, is doing his best to figure out what went wrong. Having shared the ring with some of the welterweight division's strongest and hardest hitting fighters, Spence believes that Crawford, while he may not look physically imposing, packs a punch. This is what Errol Spence said after the fight, after he got hands and foot put on him. He said, I got a feel for his power. Probably like the first or second round, said a despondent Spence. He's a strong dude. He said everybody at the top level has some type of power, but I think because my timing was off, he was catching me in between shots. He said Crawford was catching him in between shots. Let's see what the people saying down here. Those shots by Bud Crawford woke him up. They say they made him both awake and alert. Everybody saying what they got to say down here in the chat, right? You know, in the comment section. He too light now. Remember a lot of you guys were saying that, you know, because he's so big, he's so strong. He too big and strong for Crawford. Guess what? Looked like Crawford was too big and too strong for Spence.
True.
Now we're hearing weight drain, Illuminati. We're hearing all these excuses. Did you want to know why we're hearing these excuses? I'm finna show you why right now we're hearing these excuses. We're hearing these excuses because of 4 words. When he got beat, they were shocked. And then after being shocked, they became traumatized while watching what they were seeing. So we can't have traumatized first. They was traumatized by the assault that they were seeing against the big fish, the big catfish. And then that led them to being into shock while they was being traumatized. And then they could not accept the reality of the situation, so they was in disbelief. They could not believe this is what happened. And then they have to find coping mechanisms by making excuses, so now they are in denial. That's what's going on right now.
True.
Let's get the super chats out the way before I drop these phone lines. How many likes we got? Shout out to Bay Area Business for dropping that $2 super chat. He said, smash that like button. Yes, sir, we got almost 900 in here today. Almost 900, and we got to get the lights up. This is unacceptable, people. Isn't that what Blue Blood Sports TV say? He said, this is unacceptable. Anyways. Oh, we're not finished. Phone line's finna drop in a minute. We're not finished. This guy right here, let's see what this guy right here says. This my main man again, the Boxing Outlet. Boy, this dude, the Boxing Outlet, is funny. The Boxing Outlet is funny. This guy is funny, bro. He take it very, very seriously. He was highly upset. The Boxing Outlet was highly upset. Let's go.
Yeah, man.
He from Texas.
Watched the epilogue of Spence Crawford. Oh, shit. And might I say, bullshit. Bullshit. Straight bullshit.
You say bullshit, huh? Why is it bullshit, sir?
When Errol Spence walked inside the building.
Yes, sir. Talk to me.
Errol Spence looked like he was high. when the reporter reported him, it looked like he was high.
He was high, huh? He was high?
When he was doing the pad work with Derrick James, it looked like he was high.
Okay.
It looked like something was wrong with him, all while he was in the building.
I ain't gonna play no more. That's all you need to hear. Right now, they are in denial. See, once you get over the traumatization of it, and get over the shock, then you go into disbelief, and then you go into the last phase called denial. See, the last phase of denial, that's where it gets interesting. This is what's going on right now. Shout out to our dude with Kill. He say Tate Turner Davis is the next crash dummy. Salute. Okay. Shout out to Antoine. Hey, okay. For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Antoine he said, keep your foot on their neck, coach. I plan on it. I'm enjoying it. We don't want to hear no excuses. No, sir.
True.
I plan on keeping my foot on their neck. I will not stop. Y'all never should have messed with me. See, when you mess with me, you mess with the wrong guy. I got a platform, I have an audience, and when I roast you, I'm going to roast everybody going to hear about you. I'm going to tell you about your ragged ass memories and everything. I don't care. Remember that.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
No, we're not going to stop. Oh, let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. We got some more. Whole lot of more. Whole lot of more, by boy. Whole lot of more. Whole lot of more. Now, guess what? I found the video by my main man, like I said before, Mr. Money Mayweather. Like I said before. Y'all remember Money Mayweather? You know, TBE's very own? Let's go over here. Let's go over here. Where is that? Where is that? Where is that? I want y'all just to hear this one more part by my main man, Rainwater. Just a little short part. Little short part by Rainwater. Just a little short part. Let me see. Rainwater. What? Yeah, boy. Rain. Okay. Let's see. Boss out. That's right. Now we heard Chris Go. We heard Chris Go just then. Let's go. All right, here we go. Here go Rainwater right here.
So I want him to realize how the city of Dallas will do you. See, everybody was riding with him. See, everybody will always ride with somebody to one thing negative happen and they turn on him. I turn on Facebook, everybody laughing at him. So I wanted him to understand what the city of Dallas will do to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People ain't loyal.
They not loyal in Dallas, Texas? Lord have mercy. You'll make it, the way they do be talking online, you'll think that everybody in Dallas thought the same, and they were just one big group. And they was like the Borg on Star Trek. They were just this one monolith group of people. And you know what? Guess what? They're in disarray right now. True. Disarray. Shout out to Rick Timms in the building. Shout out to Rick Timms. They're in disarray right now. I didn't say Lisa Ray. I said disarray. They're in disarray right now. But let's go over here to my main man. Like I said before, Mr. Money Mayweather. Now, I want y'all to see, you guys want to see some clickbait? I'm going to show y'all some clickbait. Show y'all some clickbait right quick. This right here, it says Floyd Mayweather speaks on Terence Crawford knocking out Errol Spence in comparison to himself. This headline is so misleading. If you listen to this interview was nothing like this title says. Floyd Mayweather speaks on Terence Crawford. He really didn't speak on Crawford. That's not true. Speak on Terence Crawford knocking out Errol Spence. That's not true. This title is a lie. True. This title is a lie. I listened to the interview twice. But let's hear what Money Mayweather has to say. Like I said before, shout out to the boys over there at Fight Hype, though. Shout out to the boys over there. I mean, Fight Hype is the personal YouTube account for Floyd Money Mayweather. You can hear how this guy, it's like he gets moist when he interviews Floyd. Oh man, Floyd, this dude sound like he get real moist. But I get it. Floyd is the head jefe. Let's go.
All right, FightHype.com here with a man who needs no introduction, but
let's go over here, because he doing a lot of kissing ass in the beginning. I don't want to hear the ass kissing he doing, okay? Let's go at the 13-minute mark. 13-minute mark. Here we go right here.
I was in my 20s, and he was in his 20s. So it was totally different. But, with these two guys fighting, it was,
No, he say, it was, listen to this.
I can't really speak on it. I don't really want to speak on that fight because I don't want to take nothing away from Terence Crawford or Errol Spence. So, I can dance around talking about the fight, but I would never badmouth these fighters that get in there and put it all on the line to take.
So you heard that. If Floyd is not going to speak about the two fighters, Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, why did you word your video, Floyd Mayweather speaks on Terence Crawford knocking out Errol Spence in comparison to himself? Do you see how disingenuous this title is? Do you see how disingenuous it is? The man tell you in the video, I don't want to speak about them. Hey, when I title my video on something, guess what? That's what the subject matter is going to be about. True. And I'm going to always come with receipts. Let's go.
Their families, take care of their friends, and they got a team that's behind them. So both of those guys went out there and they did what they had to do. And the best man won. But with Errol Spence being under the PBC banner.
The pettiness in Floyd. He say, but with Errol Spence being under the PBC banner. Now I'm gonna tell you something he's not going to say. He didn't say that Terence Crawford was under the PBC banner. You want to know why he didn't say that? Because Crawford has a 2-fight deal with the PBC. He has a partnership with the PBC. Crawford has his own promotional company. He has his own promotional company. So he didn't say that with Spence and Crawford being under the PBC banner. He didn't say that. He said with Errol, he said, but with Spence being under the PBC banner. See, as long as they stay under the PBC banner, they good. When they fight other people that come from top rank, guess what? It's a whole nother ball game.
True.
But let's see if Floyd Mayweather going to talk about Spence, Terence Crawford knocking out Errol Spence. That's what the title say, right? Isn't that what the title say? Let's hear if he say that.
Which a lot of times you hear fighters saying, one. But with Errol Spence being under the PBC banner, which a lot of times you hear fighters saying, I'm with PBC, I'm with Al Heyman, but I'm not with Floyd Mayweather. And I'm not talking about Earl. I'm just talking about in general. And I need every fighter to know this. If you're with PBC, you're with Floyd Mayweather, period. Okay? Period.
Floyd say, I need everybody to know this. If you with them, they like to say they with the PBC and Al Heyman, and they not with Floyd. He said, I want everybody to know this. Everybody to know this. If you're with the PBC, you with Floyd Mayweather.
True.
And guess what? Floyd don't even answer the question. Floyd doesn't even answer the question. He's such a narcissist that he turned the whole interview into himself. Now, I started this interview at the 13-minute mark. The reason why I didn't play it from the beginning, because the entire interview is about Floyd Mayweather bragging on himself, and the interviewer bragging at how good Floyd have it. The interviewer is stroking Floyd's ego. You can't make this up. Let's go.
You cannot bring up Al Heyman's name without bringing up Floyd Mayweather's name. We're one. With that being said, I want the best for Errol Spence. So, if I was training him or I was in his corner, I don't think he should be fighting at 147 at all.
What else, Floyd? What else?
I don't think 54.
What?
I think he should be fighting at 160 or 168.
Okay, so Floyd said that if he was in Errol Spence's corner, if he was his trainer, a corner, whatever the case may be, he don't think Spence should be fighting at 147, which he's not. He's moving up. He don't think that Spence should fight at 154. He think he should fight at 160, 168. That's what Floyd say. Now, does Floyd answer the question about Terence Crawford knocking out Errol Spence? No, he doesn't. Why was the video entitled this way? I have no idea. Definitely clickbait, though. But I'm just saying, fam. I'm just saying. You get what I'm saying? Now, this is Money Mayweather. Now, if you say you went on the PBC, he didn't say nothing about Crawford. If you went to PBC, he said as of late to Spence being a PBC fighter. That's what he said.
True.
Floyd, you know what? I'm done.
Wow. That's just my honest opinion. You know, but once again, I don't have no say so. You know, when these guys, you know, certain fighters, when they want to fight, our job is to line it up. And us fighters, we're warriors. We go all
right, so it ain't no need to hear no more. So that's exhibit. What exhibit that is? We got exhibit A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. That's exhibit H. That was Exhibit H. Hold on, I'm not finished. I got some stuff I want to show y'all. I got some stuff I want to play for y'all. Hold on, where we at? Where is that? Hold on. Where I have my notes right here. Got boss talk. We did that. And as a matter of fact, anybody want to call the show when I drop the phone lines and threaten the old boy? I just want you to know something, man. I'm busy.
Crawford, go fight. Y'all fight each other. I'm busy. Motherfucker, I'm busy.
Shout out to my dog. Shout out to Jamel Thomas.
Don't ask me about Crawford, because that motherfucker ain't in my division. Like, we talking about a 147 pounder that was a 140 pounder. We need to fucking comfort. I get it. He won the undisputed, right? At 147, at 140. This shit is different when they get down to 147. How y'all want him to fight me? How are we talking about somebody that ain't even fought in the division? How do he just jump from there to there? Like, what connection do he got to this world?
I'm just saying, why y'all want him to fight me? Why y'all? Now, Errol Spence is known for beating up Jamel Charlo in sparring. They say that's why Jamel Charlo speaks so highly of Spence, because Errol Spence always beat Jamel Charlo up in sparring. That's a known, that's what they've been saying a long time. He been putting hands and foots on him, beating him up. And just imagine the guy that beats you up in sparring, you got to sit there in the audience and watch him get destroyed by the guy who you say, why y'all want him to fight me? Why you want him to fight me? Tell Crawford, I'm busy. Hey, the man say he
Crawford,
busy,
go fight. Y'all fight each other. I'm busy. Motherfucker, I'm busy.
It is what it is, man. That's all I'm saying. So right now, I showed you the receipts. A lot of these guys still crying. Let me tell you something, man. Dallas, Texas, y'all don't switch out on your boy, man. I do know that the city of Dallas is in disarray over this fight. This too shall pass. Y'all don't switch out on him. I know everybody in Dallas don't get along. I know y'all be fighting and killing each other and this and that. I do get all of that. But listen, man, you got some people in Dallas. Everybody in Dallas ain't an Errol Spence fan. Y'all need to understand that. Stop making it seem like, because you from Dallas, you got to be a Spence fan. That's foolishness. You get what I'm saying? There's some dudes in Dallas, they like Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford got a lot of fans in Dallas. You heard that crowd. A lot of people from North Omaha showed up. But I'm just saying, though, you guys are in shock. Now, let's go ahead and do this while I drop the phone lines. Let's do this while I drop the phone lines. Because I want to show you this. Let's look up some definitions. Let's look up some definitions right quick. Class is in session. Traumatized. What is traumatized, coach? Affected by physical or emotional trauma. By the Errol-sexuals seeing that Errol Spence got the brakes beat off of him, got hands and foot put off in him by Omaha's very own Terence Boyd Crawford, they became affected emotionally. It was emotional trauma. He has always admitted responsibility for the crash on the Autobahn between Berlin and Leipzig, right? Left him temporarily paralyzed and traumatized, right? These are some examples. You get what I'm saying? These people are example sentences. It say Krasner described the traumatized neighborhood Wednesday with the curtains closed, doors locked, and the absence of cars in the streets. These guys were traumatized. And then they went into a state of shock. They were shocked. What is shock? Affected by shock. Stricken with sudden mental or emotional disturbance. Shock is when people are stricken with sudden mental or emotional disturbance. These Errol-sexuals are mentally and emotionally disturbed right now after being traumatized from being forced to witness the massacre put on by Terence Crawford. True. What are some examples? I am so shocked to see him that I do not know what to do. Let me rephrase this example. I am so shocked to see what Terence Crawford has done to Errol Spence that I do not know what to do. True. After the trauma, after the state of shock, then they go into disbelief. What does disbelief mean, coach? Act of disbelieving. Mental rejection of something as untrue. This is what the LDBC does, the alphabet boys, the Wakanda niggas. The Errol-sexuals, this is what they do from the alphabet boy community. They have mental rejection of something as untrue. They take the truth And because they are in denial and shock and traumatized by the truth that they see and that they're witnessing, that they come around and they be in disbelief.
True, true, true.
Mental rejection. Mentally, they have rejected the truth. And then what's the next word, guys? The last word. Now they are in a state of denial. How do I know they're in a state of denial? Because they're coming up with all types of excuses. See, the excuses come after you are in denial. First, you're traumatized. Then you go into a state of shock. Then you are in disbelief. And then you are in denial. You deny that what your eyes witnessed in front of millions. And so now we got to come up with all types of conspiracy theories. We got to come up with all types of excuses. Oh, he wasn't the same. He was high. He was drunk. He was weight drained. It was the Illuminati. Terence Crawford had weights in his gloves. He had stacked raps. So now when you are in denial, you have to reach for things in your head that's not true in order for you to cope with the shock, the trauma, and to deal with the disbelief and the denial.
True, true, true.
Just had to throw that out there. We finna drop the phone lines. How many likes we got? How many likes we have? We have over 900 people in here and less than 600 likes. I need 120 more likes. I need 120 is the magic answer. 120 more likes. We need 120 more likes. Phone lines will be open. Let me go ahead and write this down right here. We need 120 more likes for the phone lines to be open. Anybody sitting there watching the show, hate watching the show, don't want to hit the like button? If you hate watching the show, don't want to hit the like button, Riley, get
Look, fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap-ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
We need 80 more likes. 80 more likes. Phone lines will be open. Shout out to Air. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a dub on your boy. He say dudes are wild conspiracy theories. He said let Crawford hit him in the mouth. See how it feels. I mean, it is what it is, fam. Hey, shout out to Mighty King Boss Man for renewing the membership. Salute to you, fam. Shout out to Jerry. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, Crawford said, they say I ain't fought nobody because everybody looks like a nobody after I fight them. New merch. Who's the next body? Yes, who's the next nobody? Yes, sir.
True, true, true.
Shout out to Twins.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
We need 70 more likes. We need 70 more likes. Phone lines will be open. 70 is the magic word. Shout out to Twins. What they say, fam? I used to F with fight hype, but ever since Sean Zittle stopped appearing on the Port Away, he said their uploads been strictly on some clickbait stuff. I mean, it is what it is, fam. I mean, that's the reality of the situation, bro. You know, as you can see, the video, if you look at the title of the video, like perfect example, you look at the title of my videos, when you look at the content I present represents everything that the title says. You know, so when you say one thing and it's something else, that tells you the reality of the situation. But I get it. I mean, I get it. I'm a content creator, so I do get it. I understand. Shout out to Akil Abdul. He say that was a Errol Spence clone. Salute, coach. Yeah, man. I mean, it is what it is. Whatever they say. See, this is what happened when you are in denial. You gotta reach for straws. You're grabbing straws. I just showed you guys what it is. Where's that guy? Where's the video of that guy that I played yesterday? He was mad. He was talking about, as a matter of fact, what did I play that video at? What a video at, man, where the guy was crying. He was talking about Spence. I'm gonna come to Dallas. I'm gonna come to Dallas, man, and I'll quit my job and train with you. I'm willing to quit my job and train with you right now. As a matter of fact, is it on my Twitter? I think it's on my Twitter account. I'll come to Dallas and train with you right now, Errol. I'll come to Dallas and train with you. We gonna get it back in blood at 154. Is that, hold on, somebody, I think that's on my Twitter. This dude is in a state of shock. He's in denial. And this is what's going on. As soon as you accept it, As soon as you accept the reality of the situation, then you will be able to move on. You see what I'm saying? Then you'll be able to move on. As soon as you accept the reality of the situation, get over the trauma, get over the disbelief, get over the shock. If you can get over that, then you won't be in denial. True, true, true. Let me see. I think it's on my Twitter. Let me see. I think it's on my Twitter. You see, that dude was crying. That's showtime right there. That's showtime right. Listen, I saw a video. As a matter of fact, let me tell you this here. I saw a video on the Boxing Voice. Wait up, hold on. Here, listen to this video from the Boxing Voice. Shout out to Nessa Gills and them boys. Shout out to Nessa Gills and them boys, man. Big Ness, what's going on, Ness? Y'all listen to this. This is the Boxing Voice. I want to show you this. Y'all, if y'all ain't subscribed, y'all go check out the Boxing Voice. They do good work over there. This is the Boxing Voice. I want y'all to hear this. Y'all check this out.
At this point, Earl hasn't even fought yet, so we can only go off what we know today. He got thrashed, so as of today, he's not top 10 pound for pound. He may be a top welterweight fighter. Huh?
I thought
what
you
say?
An Earl fan.
I am an Errol Spence fan, but I'm a realist. My man got destroyed, and I hate Crawford for it. He took everything from me. Everything.
The man say he hate Crawford for it, and Crawford took everything from him. True, true, true. Did y'all hear that? I hate Crawford. He took everything from me. How did Crawford take everything from you, sir? If you made a decision to place a bet on your guy, it's called gambling. You didn't really know who's going to win. If you made a decision to bet on your guy and he lose, how could you blame Crawford for that? Crawford didn't put a gun in your head and make you bet on Errol Spence. He took everything from me. Like literally. This guy. True, true, true. I'm busy. If Terence Crawford want to fight, tell him I'm busy. You get what I'm saying? Well, how many likes we got? How many likes? I want to drop these phone lines because I'm anxious to hear from you guys. You do know that you guys make the show what it is with your phone calls. So we need 45 more likes. 45 more likes. Anybody watching the show, don't want to hit the like button? We need 45 more likes. 45 more likes, phone lines will be open. When I drop the phone lines, I do not want to argue.
You want to argue? I can't argue with you. You mad. Look at you. You mad. I don't get paid to argue with you. Who is you? You ain't nobody.
Shout out to Gloria Day, man, in the mighty set trips.
Gloria Day in the set trips.
These niggas don't play. These niggas don't play.
We don't play.
You ain't heard. They be tripping.
We be tripping.
So they swerving on.
We swerve on.
No faking and no snitching. And repping hard for the set. Oh, mamas, it ain't no lie. Because niggas gonna bust.
Niggas gonna bust.
We need 17 more likes. Hopefully after this station identification break, we will have those 17 likes that we need. Shout out to my main man, Gip Goody. Shout out to my main man, Big Gip from the Goody Mob and the Gip Goodies, man. Appreciate you got some really, really good products, man. Y'all check out Gip Goodies, man. I will give you guys the information on where you can get these products.
About you. And ever since that first night, it seems like I've been going crazy, crazy about you.
Mint green chrome in the butt, burnt orange 550. Say the pinky ring pimp, give love pussy. Seafood, big pool, make your girl look. Backwoods, big grill, watch the chef cook. Talk slow, big smoke in the moonlight. Knock your doors down, shout it till your mind right. East Point, Fulton County, where a nigga from. Got love.
We need 10 more likes, 10 more likes. We need 10. 10 is the magic number. 10 more likes is the magic number. Phone lines will be open. Once we get to 600, the phone lines will be open. It is what it is, man.
Now, I am the #1 contender. I'm tired of James the Poodle, Grim Reaper, whatever you want to call himself, ducking me. All right, I'm tired of man driving around town in 8 Rolls Royces. He ain't fought nobody. I'm still in a Broham.
He ain't fought nobody. Remember that's what we heard? He ain't fought nobody? We heard that. That's what we heard. He ain't fought nobody. Ain't that something? These dudes ain't denial, bro. We got over 600. Phone lines is open. 530-494-9636. 530-494-9636. The phone lines.
You want to talk some shit? Call me. Start some shit, bitch.
Sup, fool? You gonna talk shit about me, homie? Where you from?
Hundreds of niggas is waiting for your motherfucking call, and they all talking shit about you right now.
Call the coach at 530-494-9636. We waiting on your bitch ass. We got a cash app. Y'all know we like the cash apps. We like the cash apps and the super chats. Let's go. Shout out to New Generation Christian Center. Hey, okay. We're dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy. Hey,
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. What did you say for keep? You say what you say? You say keep doing your thing, King. I appreciate that. We really do appreciate the support. I appreciate that. We rock with everybody who rock with us, man. We really appreciate y'all. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
It's Gamo from LA.
Gamo from LA. Talk to me.
Coach, do you want to go to Dubai, baby? Hey, yo, Coach, you know, I've been full off the seafood diet. It's been a fish fry. We're eating seafood till the rest of the year. Hey, yo, Coach, you know, this just makes me believe this Errol Spence eye conspiracy a little bit more. It's making me believe Al and PBC matchmakers pulled him out of that Pac fight. You know what I mean? He was having trouble making weight. You know, they seen Pac looking too good before camp. This is making me believe they protected Spence from taking an L and a beating from Pac. You know what I mean? So this things was looking a little bit fishy. You know what I mean? And I do believe Jermel.
You mean the Pac that got beat by Ugas? You think
Yeah, but you gotta understand Pac was training for a whole different style. And Ugas got a whole different style than Spence. You know what I mean? So I do believe Al and PBC matchmakers knew, hey, yo, man, Pac was looking good before that fight. The whole camp, he was looking fast. He was looking good. Errol, I don't know about him. He's looking a little drained, you know what I mean? So getting his eye busted up in camp. So it's just making me believe that conspiracy a little bit more after this fight. You know what I mean? So I do believe Al and PBC pulled them out of that fight, slipped a little something to that doctor. You know what I mean? Same doctor Jermel got his hand injury from. So, you know what I mean? I do believe Jermel ducked Tim Tszyu. You know, Tim, he got that momentum, and I do believe he'd rather take that L to Canelo. You know, it's just a better thing for his career. PBC, that's how they matchmake it, and it's business over boxing over there. You know, but hey, yo, Coach, I ain't been nervous for a fight like this in a long time. I was praying to Jesus. I had to pray before the fight. I had to pray for Terence. I had to pray for Terence for God to lay over that blessing over him. Amen. You know what I mean? We beat Spence. You know what I mean? We'll get it back at 154. These aerosexuals can't stop. This shit is hilarious. You know what I mean? But God bless Terence. God bless you. God bless TBC, Terence Bud Crawford, baby. Let's get
shout
it.
out to Gamo. Salute, fam. Well, Gamo kind of excited. Damn, boy, Gamo kind of excited. I don't know if I agree with that. Well, you know what? He makes a point with Pacquiao. He was training for a different fighter in Errol Spence, but I don't know, man. I don't know if PBC was afraid of Pacquiao. I don't know about that. You know what I mean? I don't know about that, but he did. I think Errol Spence got his eye snatched. One of his sparring partners detached his retina in training. He had a detached retina. Somebody was putting hands and foot on him in sparring to detach his retina in his right eye. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? This is M1 from the BX.
M1 from the BX. Talk to me, fam.
What's up, Coach? Hey, yo, this shit is hilarious, man. Yo, you had me dying with these dudes, right? All I watch is you, Ring IQ, and Box Away, right? But when you put that shit on yesterday, was it? Saturday.
Yesterday.
I had to go check these dudes. And with all these fucking excuses, that shit was hilarious. But anyway, you know that shit where the interview with Mayweather, I truly believe that at 160 is the best thing for Earl. He at 154, he's not doing nothing.
You don't think so? I mean, he won't. I mean, that's extra weight that he won't have to cut. You know, if he go to 154, you know, I think 154 would be good. 7 pounds more. You know, so.
I don't know, Coach. I don't, bro. Honestly, man, I don't think so, man. 'Cause I was thinking about the same shit like a week ago. I was like, yo, 154 is not enough, man. You know what I'm saying? Because he's been cutting that weight for too long. You know, and 154, I don't think is gonna do much for him. That's just, you know what I'm saying? That's just my observation.
Okay, I got you. M1. I appreciate you, man. Shout out to M1 from the Bronx. BX, stand up.
Hey, yo, and keep your foot on these niggas' necks. This shit is funny.
Oh yeah, I plan on it. I ain't gonna lighten up. I'm gonna tighten up. I can promise you that. I ain't gonna lighten up. I'm gonna tighten up. You drop bombs over Baghdad, and then now you want peace. Ain't no peace. This is Against All Odds. Y'all remember that song by Against All Odds on Tupac Machiavelli album? Ain't no peace. No, it ain't no peace. There is no peace. No. Y'all started it. Since they started it, they said they wanted to smoke. They gonna get the smoke. You know that what they said they wanted, right? They started it. Well, I'm gonna finish it. True. I'm eating catfish all year. All year I'm eating catfish. I got in contact with Jim Crow Joe Biden. I got in contact with Jim Crow Joe, and Jim Crow Joe said he gonna talk to Congress, and then he gonna sign an executive order to make everybody in America eat catfish all day for the rest of the year. True. Jim Crow Joe said that he gonna sign an executive order ordering all Americans to eat catfish every day for the rest of the year. True. That's what Jim Crow Joe said. Who am I to argue with Jim Crow Joe?
Let me address something to some of the haters out there about me. Y'all can kiss my ass. Twice.
Jim Crow Joe also signed an executive order saying if there's any niggas crying, if there's any niggas still crying after the fight, they got to do 30 days in jail. Why is this keep hanging up? Somebody's calling the show, and every time I answer the phone, they hang up. Every time I answer the phone, I hang up. Whoever trying to call back, man. You keep hanging the phone up. So that what Jim Crow Joe say now. Now you already know Jim Crow Joe. He don't like niggas now. Jim Crow Joe said I don't like niggas. I'm gonna pass the doggone sign that crime bill to lock y'all up. You know what I mean? So I ain't all this crying they doing. What are they doing? Kamala, what they doing, Kamala? Oh, Joe, they just over there crying again. I think their guy, the big fish, I call him the big catfish. I think he lost. Oh, Kamala, give me my pen. Let me sign an executive order. If they keep crying, we're gonna lock their asses up. Tell them I said that. Oh, Joe, that's too racially insensitive. You're gonna have Al Sharpton and those people over there that we control, Black Lives Matter. They're gonna march and expose us about racism. I don't care. You tell those niggas I said they better stop crying, or I'm gonna sign an executive order to lock their asses up. True. That's what Jim Crow Joe said. Coach Malachi ain't say it. Jim Crow Joe said it. Phone lines over, man. 530-494-9636. Y'all call the old boy. Let's say a special prayer, man, for Jim Croce.
And I want you to hold on to God's unchanging hand, because He helped Joshua fight the battle of Jericho. Yes. He helped Daniel get out the lion's den. He helped Gilligan get off the island. Lord.
Hey, man, that's all I'm saying, bro. Well, listen, we dealing with denial, trauma, shock, and disbelief. Right now, we are in the denial stages. I get it, I understand. We are in the denial stages. Phone lines open, man, 530-494-9636. We are in the denial phase right now. It's over. It's done. Some people still can't get over it. They ain't got to like it, but they better respect it.
Nigga, when my name come up, respect it. Let's go. Stop playing with my fucking name. All three of y'all, stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna say it no more. Put some respect on my name.
Caller, what's your name when you're calling from?
Coach Malachi, this is Corey from Baltimore.
Corey from Baltimore, talk to me, fam.
Hey, man, look, these niggas need to get over that shit. I lost money on Errol Spence. These motherfuckers acting like, oh, shit, he was unbeatable, blah, blah, blah. Man, give bro this goddamn props and get over it, because I'm getting sick of these niggas still talking shit a week later. Man, I love your interview, huh?
Corey, how do you feel? Oh, no, go ahead. You said you love the interview. Go ahead.
What you did with Timothy Bradley, man, that was great. I couldn't call in the other day because I was on my way home, so I watched it later. But that was a great interview you and Timothy Bradley did. I love you, Coach. Keep up the good work. That's all I got to say for right now. Tell them niggas to get over it. Get over their feelings.
All right, man. Shout out to Corey, man.
The fight is over and done with.
It's over, man.
And the rematch might be worse.
Shout out to
later.
Corey, man. Baltimore, stand up. The rematch is in December. The rematch is in December. Errol Spence will be activating that rematch clause. They're fighting in December. I think he's been suspended for two months. After that, he's going to be, he can't have any contact, but he's going to come back in December. I think this time he will be less arrogant. I think Derrick James will be less arrogant. Derrick James said he don't study fight film. I think this time he's going to study fight film. They're going to look at that fight and see what everything that Crawford did, where they went wrong at. Now, in order for Spence to win, he's going to have to become a completely different fighter. I don't see him becoming a different fighter. If you look at the fight, I looked at the fight 3 times. I watched it. Errol Spence did good. That first round, he had Crawford pinned in the corner, was going to work on him. The crowd went crazy. Then Crawford got out of the corner. It looked like Crawford was downloading the information. He's like the Matrix. He's downloading the information. Once he downloaded the information, felt his power, see he didn't really have what he thought he had, then he started to dissimulate him in the second round. The second round, Errol Spence was winning that round, in my opinion, but he was getting caught with some really good counters. Then Bud started picking him apart in that second round. It only took Bud 1 round to figure him out. After the first round, he figured him out. Second round, then he went to the ropes, played possum, made him think that, hey, man, I got him on the ropes, Bud trying to run for my power. Then he caught him with that counter. He caught him with that check right hook. He caught him coming in, bap, caught him with that right hook. Even though Bud got hit on the left side, he got hit on the right side of his neck with a wild hook from Spence. He caught him with the counter, then came back over the top. So it is what it is, fam. But he looked good. The man looked good. The third round, even after the knockdown, he looked good. It's just that, bro, he was getting hit. He used to those PBC guys that'll sit there and fold up. That's what he was used to. And it was just a different ball game, different fight. Shout out to Eric for dropping that $2 super chat. He said, Coach, make July 29th National Terence Crawford Day. They'll probably do that on in Omaha. Make July 29th National Terence Crawford Day. They'll probably do that in Omaha. They doing a parade. The city throwing a parade for him right now. You know what I mean? So victory parade. They'll probably do that. That's his mother's birthday too, July 29th. Carla, what's your name when you calling from?
Jamie from New York.
Jamie from New York, talk to me.
Hey, Coach, Saturday night, man, when you were rewatching the fight and doing the broadcast again,
yes, sir.
Acting like a Wakanda and capping for Spence.
Yes, sir.
Bro, that's the funniest shit you ever did, bro. You had me laughing from the start to the end, bro. That shit was funny as hell, bro. But Yeah, man. I'm at work. I just ran into a Wakanda, bro. He's talking about what happened to Spence. I'm like, what are you fucking talking about, bro? He got fucked up. I went for Spence too. Yo, this shit happens. And this motherfucker, bro, I'm like, dude, you're in your late 40s. Why are you capping for a guy that you don't know? Like, dude, why can't you say Bud is better? Bud is better. That's it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just give him his flowers. And another thing, coach, I feel that if they fight at 154, just like I told this clown, same thing is going to happen because I feel, now I know that Spence doesn't have the skills to match Buzz, man. He doesn't. Yeah. It's the same thing, coach. And if anything, hey, Bud might be even stronger at 154. So what are they going to say then, bro? Let's just say, listen, man, our boy got fucked up and Bud's better. And that's it, man. You know what I'm saying? Coach, that's my call, brother.
All right,
take it easy, brother.
Salute, fam. You know, I want somebody to call from Dallas. Like, do you guys think it's fair that some of these guys from Dallas, Texas have turned on Errol Spence? I listened to Rainwater. Rainwater said that they switch out on you. He said Dallas don't stick together. You know, these dudes in Dallas don't stick together. This is what Rainwater said. I heard Charleston White. I heard Dewberry, Boss Talk 101. They were talking about that as well. Like, you know, like some of these guys, they took that very, very personal. But I do think, shout out to Jeff Smith for becoming a new subscriber. But they took that very, very personal. Like, man, you know, and I told you guys, what happened was these dudes bet a lot of money. And they really didn't know, what Crawford had. You know, they like, man, you know, this dude here, man, I'm hearing the mayor of Dallas talking about giving Terence Crawford the key to the city. Call what's your name you calling from?
Mike from St. Louis.
Mike from St. Louis, talk to me.
How you? Hey, what's going on, Coach? You and your chat. Peace to you. I'm gonna give you some more cannon fodder because I'm in denial a little bit. I called you earlier this week, so I'm a preface it like this.
Yes, sir.
I ran track for the University of Missouri from 92 through 96. I was an 800-meter runner.
Okay.
Right? D1. I know in my sport, the top runners that were making it to the Olympics, they was on EPO.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
So now I'm going to go to, I saw a breakdown of Manny Pacquiao, Miguel Cotto. You remember that fight?
Yes, sir. I remember that fight.
Okay. I have never seen Miguel Cotto's face look like that besides him fighting a guy with steel or cement in his glove.
Yeah, Margarito.
Right. We all know that the rumor was Manny was on Alex Ariza's special shake during those times.
Mm-hmm.
Fast forward. Now, I gave you my background in track. Terence, starting in April of 2022, started working with Victor Conte.
So let me ask you a question.
Victor Conte knows how to elude all of those sets. And I ain't never seen Errol Spence. Come on, man. I understand Terence is right-handed. He's fought southpaw before and never busted up nobody's face like that. With a jab. Come on, man. I'm just saying. With a jab.
So you said all that to say what? What are you saying?
You know what I'm saying. Victor Conte had a lot of runners.
I need
Marion Jones.
I need you to say it.
Marion
I need you to
Jones.
say it. I need the people.
He
I need
had
to be
Marion
clear.
Jones, Sugar Shane Mosley. You can look at Victor Conte on record when he's talking about fighters on PEDs. He says unequivocally that those PEDs can make your reactions a lot quicker, your punch resistance better, and you're a lot more powerful.
So you're of the opinion that Terence Crawford was on PEDs, sir?
I'm under the opinion that I've never seen Terence Crawford bust nobody up like that with a jab.
So you're under the opinion that he was on PEDs? Yes or no, sir?
It's a possibility. Yes. It's a possibility. Yes, it's a distinct possibility.
And why is that? Because he's with Snack? Because he was being endorsed by Snack?
Yeah.
Are you a fan of Devin Haney, sir?
I know. Yes, I am.
Do you know Devin Haney is with Snack as well?
I know. I do.
Do you know that Caleb Plant is with Snack as well?
Yep.
Do you know that Demetrius Andrade is with Snack as well?
Yes, sir. And I looked at their physiques before they got with Snack and after. I looked at Mikey Garcia's physique before he got with Snack and after. Look, man, I take testosterone now. I know what a person looks like when they own something, man. I'm 49 now.
But
I know what a person looks like.
Me and you the same thing.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Mike,
I'm just saying, man. Now, like, if you,
I respect. I know, sir. I respect your opinion, but I really do. I really respect your opinion, sir. I don't agree with it. I really don't agree with it. But if that's how you feel, he hasn't. Has Terence Crawford ever tested dirty for using any banned substances?
No, sir. No. He has. Hey, coach, but I'm gonna tell you this. Even Floyd, when he was calling out Manny, Floyd was taking stuff for his endurance, and he was strong. Floyd just is a naturally smaller guy.
Yes, sir.
But in order for Floyd to keep those big guys off of him, it was like the pot calling the kettle black. I want you to go and look at one of those things HBO used to do for those fighters. Floyd had the testers come, and he didn't use the bathroom for the longest period of time because he was letting that stuff go cycle through his system. Man, there's so many ways. It's a cat and mouse game between these pharmaceuticals and the testing company.
Okay.
Anytime they come up with a new way to detect something, the pharmaceutical company knows, oh man, well, we got to tweak this molecule here and tweak it over here, and it's going to give him the same physiological effect, but it's going to be non-detectable.
Yes, sir. Hey, Mike, man. Hey, we got other calls called on the NFL. You called. We spoke for over 5
All
minutes.
right.
So
All right.
I appreciate you, man. Shout out to Mike for St. Louis. Salute, fam.
All right.
Hey, shout out to St. Louis, man. Mike started the conversation off by saying, I'm just going to have to be one of those guys that's in denial. True. Mike in denial. Shout out to Mike from St. Louis, man. Oh, my God. Bro, this is See, y'all think it's me. Y'all, see, listen, bro. People think it be me, man. It's not me, bro. You can't make this up. Hey, damn, Mike. Shout out to St. Louis. St. Louis, stand up, man. Salute, fam. Call him. What's the name where you calling from?
Yo, Coach, it's Rick. So
Rick, where you calling from? You got people who don't know who you are. Where you calling from?
Oh, my bad, Coach. Toronto, Rick.
Rick from Toronto.
Coach,
Talk to me.
Yeah, so the previous caller, Mike, man, the next thing, like, some of these guys would be coming up with is that, like, Terence was, like, shot with gamma rays, and he actually is the Incredible Hulk underneath, man. This is fucking crazy. But the terrible thing is that, like, all these dudes that are were previously riding with Spence and turning on him. That's shit, man. You know, like, because the real reason why is actually they lost a lot of money. They all bet on him like big time, including probably Adrian Broner, because we saw the video of him later on. He looked like he was gonna fucking, oh my gosh. But like once it hits your pocketbook, it hits your wallet. These guys go. You're financially disturbed, man. It fucks with your brain really hard. So that's what I'm saying, Coach, is that you guys are like really fucked up right now because it's hit them to the point of financial disturbance, and that's what I'm saying. But like in regards to your take on things, like you and I were in total agreement. Terence Bud Crawford is a different beast of an man. His level of training him going to Colorado and you know, in the heights and all that shit, it breeds a different. But he has a natural talent. That's what I'm saying, Coach.
All right, well, shout out to Rick, man, for Toronto. Salute, fam. Toronto, stand up. Hey, I'm just showing you guys the denial. Right now, we are in the denial phase. And one thing I will say about Mike, I must respect the Mike from St. Louis. I respect you, brother, for calling the show. I totally disagree with what you said, but he called and said he's in denial. He at least he admitted it, you know. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, Coach, it's Nick from Chicago, man. How you doing, bro?
I'm Nick from Chicago. Talk to me, fam. Showtime, stand up.
I called in a couple times before, man. I just like to chime in a little bit about these heterosexualites coming out of the woodwork now since they lost all their money. Bud is what you call a special fighter. Matter of fact, he's going for greatness. I got him being greater than Floyd Mayweather when his career is over.
Oh.
I got him being the greatest.
Oh, hold on. You, when you said Floyd Mayweather being great, you reminded me to play something. Thank you so much for saying that. Go ahead, fam.
Well, you know, I mean, everybody's out here. That's the first thing you hear boxing fans talk about, comparing everybody to Floyd, right? Everybody. Well, he ain't Floyd. Well, he ain't this. He ain't 50-0. Let's stop with the BS. We all know Canelo picks and chooses his opponents just like Floyd did. Mm-hmm. We need to let that go in the past. That's the past. We need a future. Bud is the future. This is Bud's era. He didn't duck Spence. He made the fight happen. Mm-hmm. We need to see more of that. Let's see more of that. Boxing needs it. Boxing. Let's make boxing great again, and let's take the bitch out of boxing.
Okay, I got you, man. Shout out to Nick from Chicago. Salute, fam. Showtime, stand up. Floyd Mayweather. I want you guys to hear this. This was something. As a matter of fact, I'm not just phone calls. Y'all hold on for a minute. Hold on, I'm gonna answer this last call. Then I just want you guys to hear this part right here. Floyd Mayweather is such a narcissist. He went to talking about Ali. People compare Ali to me. That's how great I am. I'm gonna let you hear them. I can't make this up. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
No, this Ken from Dallas.
Ken from Dallas, talk to me.
By way of Oak Cliff. Hey, Coach, I enjoy your show, man. I like how you put it down. You keep it real barbershop gangster style. Anyway, man, I was calling to say, is there a way they can extend that rematch? Because from what I heard, it's going to take 2 months for his face to be fully healed.
Well, yeah. What it is, you know, normally when after a boxing match, when the fighters have a fight, I think that both fighters be suspended or something of that sort.
Right.
Or it could. Well, I really don't know how the rules are, but I think both fighters are suspended because they're just coming off a fight. Have to give them time not to take any more contact or stuff, no sparring or nothing of that sort. I don't know, but if it's a fighter that took a lot of punishment, they definitely suspend him, let him heal up, give Errol Spence a couple of months just to get away from boxing. And he said he wants to fight in December. You know, it's a contract. Anything can be, you know, renegotiated. I think maybe, you know,
right,
maybe
because
renegotiated. I don't know.
I don't see how this guy's face going to be fully healed, having the time to make the adjustments. Plus, his trainer is going to be training Charlo and somebody else this year. So he, you know, had the full attention to give the Earl to perhaps sit down and watch some film. Mm. If not, it's going to be worse than the first fight. So I wish he would just let it play out to at least around February. Charlo be done fought. I think the new Mexican boxer he picked up, he'll be done fought. Then he'll have a chance to concentrate on Earl. Earl have enough time to be fully healed. He'll sit down and say, hey, we got to take this guy seriously. Let me watch some film for the first time and give my boxer a chance. Yeah. That's all I got, man. I was just calling in and let you know you're doing a great job, and we riding with you down here in Dallas.
Yeah, shout out, man. Shout out to Ken from Dallas. Salute, fam. D-Town, stand up. Dallas, stand up. Listen, I want y'all to hear this, bro. Floyd Mayweather, this was soon. I'm so glad that brother brought Floyd's name up, Ken. This dude had me 38 hot when he said this. Y'all listen to Floyd.
We always gonna We always want to fight the best. It's just how it is.
Hold on.
But it's so crazy, like what goes on in today's time. And I want you to just notice this.
This is the Fight Hype interview. This is the Fight Hype interview that I showed you guys earlier. Y'all listen to what Floyd said. Hold on, I ain't accepting no calls right now.
You know who they compare him to? In today's time. And I want you to just notice this. You got Muhammad Ali. You know who they compare him to? Floyd Mayweather.
Let's start right there. I don't even want to go no further. Floyd Mayweather told a bold-faced lie on Fight Hype, and the interviewer did not even check him. He said that Floyd Mayweather, Muhammad Ali, do you know who they compare him to? He said Floyd Mayweather. Man, bruh, when have anybody ever compare Ali to Floyd Mayweather? There is no comparison. Ali is a global icon. Ali got prisoners, who released from prison in other countries.
Adrian Reyna.
Ali got prisoners released. Hold on. We got a no-caller ID calling.
Have it.
Hold on, we got a no-caller ID calling.
Accept, press.
Let's see who this no-caller ID is. Normally it's Mr. Troll. More than likely, that's probably who it is. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yeah, hello, Coach. How's it going? It's Hamid from the UK.
Okay, you say Hamid from DC? Hamid from DC.
Yeah.
Hamid,
no, UK.
Talk to me. Go ahead.
All right. I was just gonna say, I rewatched the fight the other day, and I thought that was a one-sided fight outside rounds 1 and 3. But I do think you can make an argument that Spence may have won maybe both of those rounds. I thought he won the third. But I did not need to see a rematch. But seeing the amount of people making excuses and saying Errol Spence now is weight trained and he wasn't 100% and all these excuses, I don't know if they have a rematch at 154. I don't know what people will say if it's also a one-sided fight. But do you think they'll still make excuses if Crawford beats him up at 154? Because I didn't expect this meltdown to happen like this.
Let me ask you a question. What do you think?
I think Crawford will win even if they fight at 154, but I'm not sure. I don't know what to expect from some of these fans because
I can answer that question for you just to summarize everything. Yes, they will make excuses.
Yeah.
They will make excuses because Terence Crawford is the guy that they don't like. So that's what it is. They're going to always make excuses, being denied, be traumatized, be shocked, be in disbelief. That's just reality of the situation. Ahmed from the UK, man, thank you for calling the show, brother. Salute. UK, stand up. Yeah, they're going. Yeah, that's the answer to that. Shout out to Food Revolution. This dude said that people compare Muhammad Ali to him. This is narcissism on an entire level. Basically, what he's saying is, he's saying that I am so great. I'm the greatest fighter that ever placed on a pair of gloves, and he's supposed to feel that way about himself. He's supposed to feel that way about himself. But, bruh, there's nobody on the planet bigger than Ali. Ali is more famous dead than Floyd Mayweather is alive. Now, to the Floyd sexuals, now, you know what? Let me tell you something. The only people that'll fall for something like that, I'm fixing to show you right now. The only people that'll fall for something like that is this guy.
After my God, I respected you. I respect you. After my God. I respect you. After my God. Give him after my God.
You second to God, champ.
No. I didn't listen. I respect him. I'm sorry. I respect him.
Come on for the nigga pass out. Take the picture before you pass out.
Yeah, get him before he pass out.
Yeah.
Hold him up.
Yo, we gotta take this guy everywhere. Yeah. Yo, champ.
He needs air.
You need air.
Take the picture. Take the picture before you face the clip.
That's my hero, right? That's my hero. One more.
It takes a lot to do it. All right, why are you pushing?
Don't worry about it. I got you, all right?
This man, did you hear them tenderonis around him? Take the picture. Take the picture. Give him some air. Give him some air. He needs some air. Take the picture. You got all these tenderonis around. And, bro, this man fainting, falling down on his knees. Come like, bro, come on. Now that guy probably feel, yeah, you know, Floyd is greater than Ali. They compare Ali to him. You can't make this up. These man fans. True, true, true. Man, shout out to my sister Abigail. Abigail, salute to you, sis. Caller, what's your name and you calling from?
Hey, Corey, Coach, it's Corey from Baltimore again. Coach, I'm all messed up in the mind. Yeah. This dude was just talking about, you know, Floyd Mayweather. I love Floyd Mayweather, but he ain't one of the greatest fighters ever. You gotta say Sugar Ray Robinson, Marvin Hagler, Muhammad Ali, and them niggas can fall in wherever they fall in at. Don't call my show talking to Coach Malachi and you don't know your fucking history about boxing. These niggas are starting to make me mad. I'm ready to put hands and foot in the air. Like Bud did, Disbelief. I'm getting tired of it. Know your boxing history and know who great fighters were. And I'm not saying Floyd wasn't, but he ain't number one. Near number one. Nobody would never compare him to Muhammad Ali. I love you, Coach. I gotta go. I think I need to take me a nap before I go tomorrow with y'all.
All right, man. Shout out to Corey, man. Shout out to Corey.
All right, much love, bro.
Yes, sir. Corey say, "Oh, don't nobody call my show." Hey, Corey. Corey say, hello. Oh, we got another call today. Corey say, shut up. Humble yourself. Be quiet. Hold on. Hey, Corey say, shut up. Humble yourself. Be quiet. When you call my show, you better make sure you know your body.
Who you think it is, DJ Quick?
No,
huh?
No, I ain't said
Kid Capri?
I didn't say
that. Oh, you must be Jimmy Walker. Blue, you ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get what I give you. I got a contract between me and you that say you do what I tell you to do. Therefore, shut the fuck. Don't say nothing. Don't speak to me. Don't look at me.
That's for money. You know, I just said.
Blue, if I raise up, gonna be trouble. Trouble. I'm walking off.
I'm not gonna lie, Floyd Mayweather not even in my top 5. See, some of you guys who only know Floyd came up in the Floyd era, you'll have Floyd there because he was undefeated. You give him credit for fighting an MMA fighter for 50-0, right? You know nothing about Pretty Boy Floyd, and you don't know nothing about the other fighters who you don't know nothing about Ali. You don't know nothing about Sugar Ray Robinson, who was Muhammad Ali's favorite fighter, his idol. You don't know nothing about none of that. Ezra Charles, you know what I mean? None of these guys. Marvelous Marvin Hagler. You know, none of these guys. You know what I mean? Hurricane Carter, Georgia Benton. But I'm just saying, a lot of these guys you don't know anything about. You know, so I get it. Especially when you got Floyd saying he was able to pick and choose who he wanted to fight. You know what I mean? And in the second half of his career, when he became Money Mayweather, it's just a different era, a different time. You can't compare fighters in this time to those guys because those guys of the past, they came up in a different era. That was a different boxing criteria. Do you get what I'm saying? Hell, in the Florida era, they had 1 million belts as well. So I'm not here to change anyone's mind, but don't bring that over here to me. Coach ain't going for it. Because as much as I like Floyd Mayweather, is he in my top 5? Hell no. No, he definitely in my top 5. He's good for this era, but when I compare him to the other eras, nah. I'm just saying for me. And this ain't no shade. Floyd, one of my favorite fighters. But I got to call it the way I see it. It's subjective to me. Caller, what's your name when you calling from?
What's up, Coach? It's your never D-Block, D-Town, D-City, D-Ville, Baltimore.
D-Block, Dallas, Texas, talk to me.
Damn right, D-Town the site, baby. We here. We lit. Mayweather era. One of the best. But he ain't the best. Pound for pound of all-time greats, Coach. You already know this. Sugar Ray Leonard. Pernell Whitaker. Even Pernell Whitaker will whoop that ass. He tapped that booty, man. I ain't gonna lie about that. Whitaker was a different kind of breed. You know what I mean? When he was in his prime. I still think Floyd would never have touched him. But it's different. You know, I mean, people they fell in love with Floyd at 50-0, but we already know McGregor ain't no 50-0, man. Let's be honest with that. That was man. You giving somebody a crack pipe, man. It don't make no sense, Coach. I mean, to compare Floyd Mayweather to the eras of the Four Kings is pathetic. The reason why I gave up on Floyd, Coach, real quick is because he never wanted to go up there like Roberto Duran, Sugar Ray Leonard, Tommy Hearns. I mean, shit. He didn't want to be going to the middle.
Again, I'm not taking anything away from Floyd. Floyd has his accomplishments. I'm not taking anything away from him. But for him to say in the interview that people compare Muhammad Ali to him, that's disrespectful to Ali.
That's why Tyson wanted to kick his ass.
Nobody comparing no Ali to no Floyd Mayweather. There is no comparison. Listen, Floyd can't walk a mile in Ali's shoes. Now, did Floyd make the most money? Yeah, you made money, but we ain't talking about your money. We talking about your boxing accomplishments. You ain't come up in the era that Ali came up in. You didn't go through the level of difficulty that Ali that Ali had to go through, or the Ray Robinsons and all that stuff there. It's disrespectful to Ali.
Yeah, I'm keep it like this, Coach. When he didn't fight Triple J at the 160 division, the same like I try to bring up the Four Kings. You know what I mean? They still came up from lightweight. I mean, also, you know what I mean? But they went up there. You know what I mean? He didn't fight Triple G. For me, that showed me that he was scared. He didn't want to fight.
I'm not taking anything. See, what you're doing, you're taking stuff away from Floyd because he didn't fight Triple G. I'm not taking anything away from Floyd. What I'm saying is I just want to stick to the Ali comparison. No one is comparing Ali to Floyd. Now, whether you believe he got Triple G, this and that, I'm not even talking about that. That's something else. That's subjective to you. But I'm saying as it relates to Ali, there is no comparison. That's what I'm
saying. I'll put it with Ali then. Mike Tyson, they asked him the question when that Mayweather-Pacquiao fight was happening in 2015. They asked him, did you hear about Floyd Mayweather saying that he's better than Ali?
I remember that.
I said, how can you say you better than Ali when Ali was accepted by the people, while you protected by them? You know what I mean? While you shelter, while you have security guards, and you can't even go to your own school with your kids. Because you're scared. You a scared little man. You can't compare a little man to Muhammad Ali. And that's the truth, man. That's the reality of things. Muhammad Ali was loved, and everybody loved him for who he was, man. And Floyd Mayweather, all he was, you already know who he was, Coach. So at the end of the day, Ali's the greatest. Floyd Mayweather need to sit down, take a little dump, and wipe his ass and get the fuck out. D-block, D-count, D-2, D-bill.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? How you doing, bro? Uncle Charles.
Uncle Charles from Alabama. Talk to me.
Yes, sir. Let me explain something to you. Floyd Mayweather is a damn fool. If he think he's better than Muhammad Ali or have the prestige of Muhammad Ali. Just like you said, Muhammad Ali did not just change culture. He changed the world. He freed political prisoners. Who does that? Mayweather have never ever told the government no, but Muhammad Ali did, and he lived to tell about it. How can you call yourself the greatest of all time when I see you take a photo with a Gucci coat on and some booty shorts and some boots? No, you the greatest of all time of the true fairies. Because I can see his ass riding around at night with wings and some boots on, going up under your pillow, getting your tooth. He can never even utter out of his mouth that he's the greatest of all time. He can't do that. I don't understand. See, he full of himself. And if you really think he's the greatest of all time, get in there with Crawford. Now, he already whooped 6 asses. You want to make yours number 7? Go in the ring with Crawford. Go ahead and go in there with Crawford and get your ass whooped. The fifth laws, get over it. It ain't no excuse. Once your girls cross into those ropes, you're responsible for your own ass. He got in that ring. He said it was strap season, man down, and he ended up getting his strap took, and now he the man down. Accept it. Accept the law. Accept it. Now you can go in there at 154, 168. You can even go in there at 210. You're gonna get your ass whooped again. In fact, he's gonna stick his foot up your ass so far this time, his damn shoes gonna be dangling on your chin. So I suggest Spence do go out to some new meat and leave Crawford alone. He's the best in the world. And Coach, you took down everybody. You took down everybody who just thought would win the fight. And I was one of the ones that said Crawford will win the fight. I already knew. Why? Because he's the better fighter. And it's simple as that. And I appreciate you, Coach.
All right, shout out Uncle Charles, Alabama, stand up. again, I'm not taking anything away from Floyd Mayweather. I'm not taking anything away from him. But I strongly disagree with him. This is a bold-faced lie. Yeah, I ain't never heard nobody compare Ali. Say, yeah, man, no, I don't know, man. Ali and Floyd. You know what you think a match look like between Ali and Floyd? Don't nobody even bring Floyd Mayweather. There's no comparison. Muhammad Ali was a global icon. A global icon. You know what I mean? Like, he was the people's champ. People loved him all over the planet. They loved him. Now, he had his group of haters. He did have that, but there ain't no comparison, bro. I remember the president was at Jimmy Carter. They got in contact with Ali to get some prisoners released from doggone Iran. I think that was Iran or something of that sort. Ain't nobody calling Floyd to get no prisoners released, American prisoners released from prison overseas. They called Ali. Bro, the narcissism and the arrogance. And the interviewer don't even check him. The interviewer don't even check him, bro. He said that was Iraq? I thought it was Iran, Iraq, whatever. The interviewer don't even check him, bro. Come on, man. Call him, what's your name when you call him from?
Captain Full G from Brooklyn. What's good?
Captain Full G, talk to me, fam.
What's going on, man? Now, you know, I made a video about this, the best ever versus the everlast. And what I did was I went to the public and I asked a lot of people, who is better? Who is greatest? And let me give you an example. I went to about 6 kids in a group, about teenagers, and only one said Muhammad Ali. Now I got Muhammad Ali, of course. I'm 50 years old. I got Muhammad Ali. I asked the old school, they said Muhammad Ali. When I asked the young kids, they said the best ever was Mayweather, and only one said Muhammad Ali. So I learned something. What I learned was that time forgets, and time changes. Time gets superficial. This is a fast gratification. It's more about money. So when I heard that everybody said Floyd, I was like, damn, this generation's about the money, the flash.
That answered your question. I mean, those are kids, and they grew up in that Floyd Mayweather era. They don't know anything before Floyd, so that's understandable. That's understandable that they didn't mention Ali because that's all they know. But if they do some research and understand and see how it was, they don't know any better. So I get that. They get a pass me. They don't know any better. They don't know.
Exactly. And the thing about Terence Crawford, having 11 knockouts. I think he had 8 in the welterweight division. Lineal 3 times, undisputed twice. 40. I mean, he's 30. What is he? He's 40-0, right? Mm-hmm. And you know, even if he had a great record, I think that superficial generation right now will still think that Mayweather is on the top. You know, I still think that Mayweather's 49-0 because you know. McGregor ain't nobody, you know. He just got a boxing license and shit. So you know, it's the eye of the beholder, and the longer the generation goes, you know, we could argue that Muhammad Ali is the best, but then when you hear a whole bunch of people say Floyd, you in the twilight zone, and I mean, I understand but
it's not an argument. It's really not even an argument. You know, to answer your question, you're talking about young kids. You just said you interview kids. They don't know shit about boxing, and they came out watching Floyd Mayweather, so that's all they know. If that's all they know,
right? But
then,
coach,
you know, so in order,
coach,
go ahead. Go ahead. I'll let you wrap.
No, but coach, what about when our generation dies out? They stuck with that Floyd shit. You know what I'm saying? Like when Muhammad Ali was coming up, and they compared him to Joe Louis or any of those old fighters. But then that generation died out, and now the generation like we talk about Muhammad Ali, and now the next generation. So it's really scary that time erases greatness. It's supposed to be everlasting.
They always gonna talk about Ali because when you think about boxing, you think about Ali. That's Ali's always gonna be there. You know what I mean? Like when you think about boxing, you think about Ali. But shout out to Captain Full G. We got other calls called on there, fam. Salute. Y'all please go subscribe.
Later, man.
Salute, fam. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm not here to convince the kids to convince the kids of anything. All I'm saying is I'm not buying it. I don't care what the kids believe. The kids can believe whatever they want to believe. I'm not here to argue with a bunch of kids who don't know nothing about boxing. Not going to do that. Believe what you want to believe. What I'm saying is, don't try to convince me, because I know better. I'm old enough to know better, and I've done a lot of my research. Like Sugar Ray Robinson, my favorite fighter of all time. You get what I'm saying? Muhammad Ali's favorite fighter was Sugar Ray Robinson. So it is what it is. So this other stuff, if Floyd can say what he want to say, I know better. Carter, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Coach, what's up? This is J-Rock from DC.
J-Rock from DC, talk to me.
Man, I was just looking at that video, paying attention to that Floyd Jones, and we always talk about Cuz, the dude that was bowing down and shit, but we don't really talk about Floyd loving that shit. Like, when he stood up, Floyd was talking on that man a little too hard for me. He was just loving that attention a little too much. But I was just listening to the last caller, and you talk, and I kind of get where he's going with the young kids, or the young kids, where you going with the young kids, because I'm 28, so like I ain't started following boxing probably the last 3 years, like really heavily paying attention to it. And if you'd have asked me 3 years ago, somebody would have said Ali better than Floyd. I probably was like, I don't know, man. Like Floyd nice too, but like you said, all it takes is a little bit of research and studying to look at that shit, and you quickly see like some of these guys from today, the guys back in the day, they was different, man. Like I was just watching a clip of Roberto Duran and Nigel, and man, Roberto Duran was going to work on Nigel, and I'm like, oh, ain't no lightweight in this era right now, last 10 years, probably 15 years, putting hands on Duran.
All right, so listen, hey, shout out to J-Rock from DC. Salute, fam. Yeah, again, I get it. Whatever era that you come from, that's what you remember. But I'm just saying for me, all I'm saying for Coach Malachi, I know better. Let's continue.
Sugar Ray Leonard. You got Muhammad Ali. You know who they compare him to? Floyd Mayweather. You got Sugar Ray Leonard. You got, every time it's a fighter from the past, from the present, or a fighter that's going to be in the future, they're going to keep comparing them to Floyd Mayweather.
Bullshit. That's a goddamn lie. Ain't nobody comparing them old school fighters to no damn Floyd Mayweather. That's a lie. Floyd literally is lying in this interview. No one is comparing, you know what I mean? No one is comparing Ali and Ray Robinson. No one is doing that. This man is flat out lying. And Floyd is one of my favorite fighters. He's one of the best fighters of this era. He's one of the best fighters of his era that passed. But I don't care if you're a boxing historian. I don't care you've been watching boxing for 100 years. You can't win no argument with me. You can't show me no receipts. None of that. Showing me that Floyd Mayweather is being compared to Ali is being compared to Floyd Mayweather. I ain't trying to hear that. I know better than that. And I'll sit back and listen to everything you say, and we'll go receipt for receipt and just look at the impact that Ali had when he was around. When you think of Floyd Mayweather, you think of the money, the cars, the Bentley, the flash, the this, the that. I broke Lionsgate records. I did this. I did that. You're talking about a different time and a different era where you came out and admitted that you picked and choose who you wanted to fight. Literally, that's what you did. You came out and
But when you are put in a certain position, he should be he's able to, like me. You know, when I was in a position, I can pick and choose who I want to, because I earned that right.
Anyways, but it's subjective to the individual. I disagree with it.
The people have to answer this question. If they keep comparing all these fighters from back in the day all the way to now, if they keep comparing these fighters to me, that has to say something about me.
See, bro, the narcissism, the self-absorbed, they have to say something about me. Now, the title of the video was Floyd Mayweather speaks on Terence Crawford knocking out Errol Spence. Guess what? Floyd Mayweather did not say anything about Terence Crawford knocking out Errol Spence. The entire interview was Floyd Mayweather bragging on himself. He always got to say something about Ali. Yeah, you know, they comparing Ali to me and this and that. That has to tell you how great I am. This is next level narcissism. Like this is, if you look up the word narcissist, there's a picture of Floyd Mayweather, and he's there by himself, and it ain't even close. True. Me. I.
Unknown caller.
Me. I did this. I did that. I broke the live gauge record. Now I will give Floyd this. Now I can't take this from him. And I gotta be honest when I say this here. When it comes to having his own personal masseuse in between rounds, Floyd Mayweather is the greatest fighter that ever did it and got away. Make it last. Make it last forever. Don't let I love me. Caller, what's your name when you calling from?
Martin from Oakland.
Martin from Oakland, talk to me.
Yeah, that's just hysterical, Coach. Floyd letting that ego get the best of him. Every time his legacy, he feels it's being threatened by an up-and-coming fighter, he has to come out the woodwork with this type of nonsense, man. I mean, it's hilarious. The closest he's been compared to a great fighter is what? Durant at lightweight. Outside of that, nobody ever talks about him in that light. Great fighter? Absolutely. Best of his era? Without a doubt.
Yeah.
But these old school fighters are on a whole different level because they didn't just fight champions. They fought future Hall of Famers, and they did it in their prime. Something Floyd absolutely never did. The closest you can say that he did was fighting a 23-year-old Canelo that was having cardio issues, and he weight trained. Outside of that, there's really nothing to compare him to the Four Kings, to the Ali era, to any era. I mean, goddamn. Don't even get started with Sugar Ray Robinson because that'll kill that argument.
Yeah, I mean,
it'll kill it dead. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, get over yourself. You had a good run, on to the next. You know, a lot of people, you know, they might not be such big sport fans, but Ali was revered on the level of, in the NBA, the closest you could draw to him, Bill Russell. The man won 11 championships everywhere. You know, people gathered around him. That was the same thing with Ali. Ali was like, and you know, this might even be blasphemous, but he was like a living God. You would think that man invented boxing. That's how beloved he was globally. You know, a few years ago, before the Conor fight, they did a poll in the UK. How many people knew Mayweather? 99% of the motherfuckers didn't know who the fuck he was. And he fought him. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't never been a global icon.
Right,
you know, not then, certainly not now that he's over there fighting in front of sheiks in their living room and on their helipads or whatever. But that's all I got, Coach.
All right, shout out to Martin from Oakland.
That's what's tripping.
Again, I'm not taking a dump on Floyd Mayweather. I'm just saying I totally disagree. If you come up in that Floyd Mayweather era, I understand. I get it. But no, Floyd capping. This all cap right here. Fight Hype is the mouthpiece for Floyd Mayweather.
I know.
They are the mouthpiece for Floyd. So that is true.
I don't have to come on record and say I'm TBE. I don't have to come on record and say, oh, I did this, I did that.
No. I don't have to come on record and say I'm TBE. I don't have to come on record and say I did this, I did that. You always let people know you TBE. You always let people know I did this, I did that. You got to tell people, yeah, I did this. Well, I broke that. I'm TBE. I'm such and such. That's all you do. It's like you got to let people know. Like if you don't let people know, it's like they don't remember. Yeah, that's all you do. And then he said, I don't have to come on record and say this. I don't have to come on record and say that. While coming on record saying this. While coming on record saying that. You can't make this up. True.
It was my time. I did what I had to do. It's gonna be fighters that's gonna continue to fight. It's gonna be fighters that they're gonna continue to compare to me. I understand it. That's the boxing business. But when I was...
They compare fighters to you of your era, Floyd. Just like the fighters like Crawford and this and that. They compare the fighters of your era and that came after you. They may even go to, in the past, they may go to Sugar Ray. You know, Floyd Mayweather used to spar with, I think he sparred Pernell Whitaker a couple of times, and him and Zab and stuff like that. They say from there, Pernell beat the brakes out both of them. They'll go as far as maybe Sugar Ray, Roberto Duran, on up. Roberto Duran, Sugar Ray, on up. That's it. Ain't nobody comparing you to no Ali. None of that. Like, bro, like, come on, man. What we doing?
Yes, I was in the sport because I wanted to be world champion. I wanted to be the best. But then it gets to the point where you say, okay, I let you guys argue and talk about who won the most belts. When the history books is written, they're going to say Floyd Mayweather out of all the fighters.
Oh, the belt argument is easy. You won the most belts because you had more belts to win in your era. When Sugar Ray Robinson was fighting, they had one belt. They fought title fights and non-title fights. They had one belt. They said, so cut it out. I had a guy try to argue me with that. Yeah, man, Floyd won more belts than anybody. Yeah, because they had 25 belts when he was boxing. True. Everybody named Mama got a belt right now. Bruce Ennis got a belt. Virgil Ortiz got a belt. PapaJohn.com got a belt. Doggo Whole Head Cheese got a belt. Chico Stick got a belt. This era right here, everybody named Mama got a belt. Nephew Kid Austin got a belt. Doggo Teofimo Lopez got a belt. Like everybody got a belt now. They only had one belt. And then eventually they end up getting two. You got dog, like, come on. Like, what we doing here? Everybody got a belt. Tank Davis got a belt. You fought in the era where he won 25 WBC belts. WBC was creating belts for Floyd Mayweather. Like, let's be real. What we talking about? So you saying that, okay, he won the most belts, that means he was the best of all time because he won more belts when they was creating belts for Floyd? That's what we doing here now. Or we just gonna forget that the WBC wasn't creating belts for Floyd? Come on, man. True. And he still ain't said nothing about really Crawford and Spence. Let's go.
The smartest one. When the history books is written, they're going to say Floyd Mayweather, out of all the fighters, was the smartest one.
Okay.
Y'all can win the most.
I mean, I wouldn't argue with that. If they want to say Floyd is the smartest one from a business standpoint, I wouldn't argue with that. I would give Floyd that. You the smartest one. I give you that. When it came to making money, you did your thing. You were the smartest boxer out of all of them. Those are the facts. I give you that, Floyd. I will give you that. I can't take nothing from you. But all the other stuff, because you won the most belts, like, come on, dog. Like what we doing here? Caller, what's the name when you calling from?
Coach, this is Caleb from OGNT TV, Midwest. I say that Floyd, he changed the business model. If I use that as an analogy, but right now this is the Bud Crawford era. This is the Terence Bud Crawford era, and I believe with all my heart, if they would have let him fight and not blackballed him, we could have really seen some really, really great fights from Bud, other than what we've been seeing, and he's been knocking them down. So let's just see what Bud got left in him, and we'll go from there. But this is the Terence Bud Crawford era. I'm on record saying it, and I believe that if he'd have gave Bud would have gave Floyd a run for his money if they're the fault. So I'm gonna leave it like that, Coach. What you think?
I mean, it's subjective to you. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that. There's no wrong answer as it relates to that. I'm on record saying that you have two versions of Floyd Mayweather. You have Pretty Boy Floyd and Money Mayweather. Pretty Boy Floyd, 130, 135. Right. I like that version of Floyd to beat Terence Crawford.
Yeah.
The 147-pound version, the welterweight version of Floyd Mayweather. I take Terence Crawford to beat him 7 days a week and twice on Sunday. But the 147-pound version of Floyd Mayweather, he would have never fought a fighter like a Terence Crawford. And if you look at his career,
I agree.
when he turned 147, you'll see that. He bragged about him
He
picking and
pick and
choosing
choose.
who he wants to fight.
Yeah.
So he never would have picked someone like
Yeah.
Crawford at welterweight. So that's all I got. Kevin.
Right, right.
But salute, fam.
Okay,
Thank
and
you.
it seemed like he seemed like he was picking them at the right time. You know, De La Hoya was through, and all. You know, he was picking them at the right time, and I peeped that. But that's business. And two, man, I love your intros, the outros, whatever you call them, when you put them little, what you call them, whatever you put in there with Bernie Mac, whatever you call them.
You're talking about the skits.
I like
the skits, yeah.
Oh man, this shit's funny, man. Man, thank you, Coach, man, for giving us giving Bud his shine, man, and giving boxers they shine.
Where you from?
Bro. I'm from Indianapolis, Indiana.
Okay, Indianapolis. Salute to you, fam. Thank you for calling the show, my brother. Okay,
all right, thanks.
That's all I'm saying. Again, I don't have to take anything away from Floyd. I can give him his props, but yet I gotta call it out when I see it. Like, hold on. Now when it comes to you being the smartest fighter, making the most money, I can't take that from you. That's why you call yourself Money Mayweather. You call yourself Money Mayweather because you was able to, finesse boxing. I take my hat off to you for that. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Quine Beach in Richmond, Virginia.
What's your name, Miss fam?
Quine B.
Quine B. Richmond, talk to me.
Yeah. This on it, the aspect of talking about Floyd. I feel like he's smart as boxer when it comes to business, but also the technician, how he had to switch up with his defense. Because he basically was fighting, I wouldn't say crippled, but once that man broke his hand, he was going through it. You feel me? Like, he had to adjust. And plus, he's a very proudful person. And again, he don't want you to credit up off of everything what he did and everything he accomplished. It's that ego in him. But I feel like he had to switch his whole style up, but he definitely got tested a few times, and I feel like Crawford, he going out a little bit more polished. And he definitely ain't on Ali level.
Yeah, I agree with that. Definitely, he not on the Ali level. There's no comparisons, in my opinion. Shout out to Quine B, man. Richmond, stand up. Yeah, there's no comparison. You know what I mean? You couldn't even handle the pressure that Ali had to go through when you got the United States government coming after you, suspending you, denying you the right to of your livelihood as a professional boxer. You couldn't even stand up under that kind of pressure. Dudes like to bring Ali name up, as great from a boxing standpoint. You couldn't even stand. You couldn't even walk a mile in Ali's shoes. Some of these dudes will fold, like especially in this era. These dudes be apologizing. They'll say something, and then, oh man, I got to apologize, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to the LGBT community. I said something insensitive to you guys. I apologize. These people talking about canceling me. Like, Ali got canceled by the United States government, and he stood 10 toes down against them and got his license back. Got convicted, all that. You can't even walk a mile in Ali's shoes. Inside the ring or outside the ring. Y'all forget about it. So we supposed to forget about that. Come on, man. I mean, Floyd Mayweather is very, very selfish. I like Floyd, but he's just very, very selfish. He's super selfish. A selfish narcissist. That's it. So you just the greatest fighter ever. Ain't nobody better than you. You ain't Ali. Come on, man, cut it out. You ain't Sugar Ray Robinson. Now, are you the greatest at the bank? Yes, you are. When it comes to making money, you did your thing. I can't take nothing from you. But let's cut it out. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? This last call.
Jamie from New York again.
All right, Jamie from New York, talk to me.
Coach, I have to call in, man. What the hell is Floyd talking about? What is this guy smoking now?
I mean, he's smoking.
Dude,
he's smoking,
you know this.
He's smoking on Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather packs. You know how Floyd is.
Yeah. Coach, you know this. He's doing all this talking, but he didn't mention any names. Who the hell is comparing him to Ali?
Yeah, he didn't say the
names.
names. Because that's what I was asked. Who are the people?
Yeah.
Who are the people you're referring to?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I would have done too, bro. Because, Coach, let me tell you something. I like Floyd. Floyd was a bad motherfucker, bro. and his resume is impressive. When I talk boxing to people and they talk resumes, Floyd is the first boxer that comes to mind in this era. He's the baddest. He's the greatest, sure, at this time. But coach, you can't compare yourself to Ali. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? Ali was a fucking global icon. He did so much more than boxing. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? Floyd kicked a lot of ass. But you ain't no Ali, bro. You know what I'm saying? Ali did so much more, bro. And again, I'm sure that...
Hold on, and not only that, if you look at the type of fighters that that Ali fought when at an older age, he fought the Shavers, the George Foremans, the Frasers again. He fought the doggone the Ken Nortons. Like if you look at the guys he fought, the killers he fought, he wasn't picking and choosing easy touches, in the second half of his career.
Yeah.
He wasn't doing that.
Yeah.
Now
some people
may say that wasn't smart, but what I'm saying, you're in the gladiator sport, it is what it is. You didn't even go through the criteria that guy went through. You bragged about
Coach,
picking and choosing easy touches, and once you became Money Mayweather. Come on,
that's why Ali, at the end of his career, was taking those L's, because he wasn't choosing opponents. He's fighting the best out there. So you're gonna take a few L's when you get older. Yeah. But another thing, coach, shit, I forgot what I wanted to say, man. But anyways, coach, he's no Ali, bro. And another thing, coach, 50-0 to be the greatest ever is not gonna cut it, bro. Not on my book, man. You have to do more than that. You didn't do enough.
How many fights Ray Robinson won in a row after his first loss?
I think he won. I think he lost in his 46th fight, and he won like 89 straight. That boy was 127-1 at one point in his career, or 128-1. That's hard to do, man. Floyd, try doing that shit. 50-0 ain't shit, coach. That's not enough. So he needs to stop talking like that, bro.
All right.
And that's my call, my brother. Later, coach.
Phone line shut down, man. Phone line shut down. We're done. Let's hear this. Now again, Floyd still don't say nothing about. Be
on the tube.
All right, this fee calling. This is the last call. I'm not accepting no more calls after this. I gotta go. Last call. This is it. Phone lines is shut down. No more calls. Cause I got super chats to read and I gotta get out of here. I'll call. What's your name? You calling from?
Hey, what's up, Coach? It's Fee on YouTube. I'm just gonna make it really quick. Thank you for taking my call.
Go ahead, Fee.
Yeah. All I'm saying is them people asked Floyd Mayweather one goddamn question. Excuse my language. What did you think of the fight between Terence Crawford and Errol Spence? This was Floyd Mayweather's chance to show that he had some ounce of humility, meekness to him, just a little bit. This was his chance to say, listen, Terence Crawford did something. It would have made him look like a stand-up guy. He accomplished something even I didn't accomplish. 147. Undisputed, at 140, it's just a chance to show another black man love. You love to take pictures with him, don't you? You always got your arm around him, don't you? You know what I'm saying? When you be in his face, you kissing his behind, but behind his back, when everybody asks you one simple question, what did you think about the fight? You start talking about, well, I don't want to diss Terence as a fighter, and I don't want to diss Errol Spence as a fighter. We didn't ask you to, nigga. We asked you, who do you think? We asked you, what do you think of the fight? And how do you feel about Terence Crawford's performance and Errol Spence's performance? Really simple. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't even do that. We got to hear about your house. We got to hear about people compare you to Muhammad Ali. We got to do a breakdown on your fight with the person you fought that they say they comparing the fight to, and how y'all was in y'all 20s and there ain't no comparison. And then we still don't get the answer. You know what I'm saying? Like, where we gonna put him in? Just put him to the side. He did what he did in the sport. We appreciate him, but it's time to move on from Floyd.
Yeah.
Floyd don't care about nobody but himself. He have no sense of humility. Anytime something come up where he can put his 2 cents in and really, stand up, not just for us, but just for just stand up as a man. He never does it. And, I'm just tired of him. I'm straight on Floyd. His era's about done anyway. Real niggas taking their O's now, like a Errol Spence, like a Jamel Charlo. And they coming back from it. So Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder. So the age of keeping an O of what he so much represented, and also getting the bread, is pretty much over because these guys ain't nobody probably never going to make as much as what Floyd Mayweather makes, but they are going to, still be successful in the sport with probably going back to the original blueprint of the sport because his era is about done because people are tired of him, and this interview is really going to show people what he is truly made of, and that's just straight narcissism. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's all. I just want to throw that out there that, bye, Floyd. We straight on you, baby.
All right, well, shout out to Fielder, too. Duval, stand up. Salute, sis. Point well taken, sis. Shout out to Ellen Maddox. Hey, okay. For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said Bud is right-handed when he's in southpaw stance. Yeah, he leads with the right hand, but it's not really a conventional jab. It's more like a power shot. Yeah, pretty much. Shout out to Mike Jones. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Mike Jones says even in defeat, Errol is more popular than Bud. The king stay the king. What does Errol being popular because you like Errol Spence? What does that have to do with him getting his ass whooped last Saturday night and he's not being the undisputed champion of the world? Terence Crawford, the undisputed champion of the world. In your opinion, Errol is more popular. How was that? Everybody talking about all over. Everybody talking about Terence Crawford now. As a matter of fact, we're talking about Terence Crawford, how he put his foot off in Errol Spence's ass. So, you're talking about popularity, and that's the problem. Mike Jones, if you focus on boxing skills and focus on the actual the sport of boxing, and you're talking about the popularity of a nigga who got his ass whipped, you know what I mean? That's the goddamn problem. These niggas on some popularity shit. What the fuck that got to do with boxing? What does popularity got to do with him getting chin checked? What does popularity got to do with him getting knocked down 3 times? What does popularity got to do with him getting buck broken? What does popularity have to do with him getting beat like Kuta Kinte? What does popularity have to do with his eye being snatched by Terence Crawford? What does popularity have to do with the referee, having to stop the fight to keep him from getting knocked out? He was popular, guess what? He got a popular ass whooping.
True.
Shout out to Ellen Maddox dropping that quarter of a dub. He said, Coach, when did PEDs make anyone land 50%? EJ got sparked clean, wasn't rolling punches. He never got his head off the line, and of course he got busted up. I mean, hey man, it is what it is. Shout out to Ellen Maddox. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a dub. He said, I got Henry Armstrong and Sugar Ray Robinson, #1 all time, 15 round fights, 83 wins without a loss, and went 121-1 until he lost. He say lost again. Floyd ain't that, period. Bro, there's no comparison. 83 wins in a row without a loss, 121-1. Oh, but that got chopped liver. Come on, man. Anyways, shout out to Dimitri. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
You can tell these Instagram boxing fans, these social media boxing fans, because social media boxing fans is about popularity. My fighter more popular than your fighter. That nigga must be from Dallas, Texas. Shout out to Dimitri. He say they won't even call Floyd to separate some niggas fighting on O Block. Exactly. I mean, and again, as I said before, if you're from Dallas, don't switch out on your boy. Hang in there like Mike Jones. Mike Jones. Back then, they didn't want me. Now I'm hot, they all on me. They back on you, Mike Jones, huh? They back on you. The fact of the matter is this. If you down with the big catfish, stay down with him. He needs you. Don't switch out on the big catfish. Stay down with Errol Spence. As I showed you guys receipts from people from Dallas. I showed you receipts from Boss Talk. I showed you receipts from, what's the dude name? Chris Cho. I showed you receipts from Rainwater. And they saying that people in Dallas have turned on them. You got people, everybody from Dallas don't like Errol Spence. They're not just fans of him. You got people in Dallas that's fans of Terence Crawford. Don't listen to these dudes on YouTube. These dudes on YouTube and social media, they on some other stuff. It's about popularity. My fighter got ice. My fighter was in the club hanging out with Yellow Beezy and stuff like that. What the hell I got to do with boxing? What I got to do with slipping and countering? What I got to do with catching and shooting? What I got to do with being defensively responsive? What does that have to do with controlling the distance and range? What does that have to do with Gauging the distance and range, hand-eye coordination. That ain't got nothing to do with none of that. All that popularity, and guess what? He got spanked. True. And him and Bud made $25 million. The dude that ain't fought nobody. As a matter of fact, he beat Errol Spence worse than he beat anybody in his 15-year career. Jeff Horn put up a better fight than Errol Spence. One leg, but David Benavidez put up a fight better than Errol Spence. Mean Machine. Amir Khan. Sean Porter. What's the dude? Kell Brook. What's the dude named David Avanesian. All of those guys put up a way better fight. When he fought one of the guys that's on the pound for pound list from DeSoto, Texas, guess what? He ran through him like Nimrod. True. Those are the facts. Those are the facts. Let's give everybody that's here a round of applause. Ran through him like Nimrod. Made it look easy, just like he told me he was. He said, I'm going to make it look easy, coach. You're going to be surprised. Anybody sitting there watching the show, hate watching the phone lines is over. There's no more phone lines and will not be answering the calls. Anybody hate watching the show, not hitting the like button, we need 26 more likes. Riley.
Look, fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap-ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
Shout out to Gamo from LA. Shout out to M1 from the Bronx. Shout out to Corey from Beatmore 2 times. Shout out to Jamie from New York 2 times. Shout out to Mike from St. Louis. Shout out to Rick from Toronto. Shout out to Nick from Chicago. Shout out to Kid from Dallas. Shout out to Ahmed from the UK. Shout out to D-Block from Dallas. Shout out to Uncle Charles from Alabama. Shout out to Captain Full G from Brooklyn. Shout out to J-Rob from DC. Shout out to Martin from Oakland. Shout out to Caleb from Indiana. Shout out to Quanny B from Richmond. Shout out to Phil and the Tube from Duval. Shout out to everybody who gave a super chat, cash. Anybody give a cash app? Let me see. Did we get into cash apps? I think we got a cash app as well, guys. Let's get to the cash appers. We have to always respect those who contribute to the show. Always respect those who contribute to the show and everybody who took the time out to show up for the show. Shout out to New Generation Christian Center. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to Dimitri. Shout out to Ali Maddox. Shout out to Mike Jones. Shout out to Old Dirty Boxing. Shout out to Eric Arroyo. Shout out to Abdul Wakil. Shout out to Twin Munoz. Shout out to Jerry Soriano. Shout out to Air Bentercourt. Shout out to Antoine Reed. Shout out to Bay Area Business. Shout out to Julio Guzman. Shout out to Raphael. Shout out to Swift 718. Shout out to Jasper Driver. Shout out to Jonathan. Shout out to Best Live. Shout out to Jamie Vasquez. Shout out to Thomas Morris. Shout out to Swift 718. To this day. Really though. True. Shout out to the people in the chat, man. Shout out to Knockdown 305. Shout out to Shad. Shout out to Charles Johnson. Shout out to Mike Jones dropping that $2 super chat. He said, thanks for keeping the era relevant. We win at the end. I don't know who is we. I keep all the fighters relevant. I want to thank you, Mike Jones, for keeping Terence Crawford relevant. You guys shitted on him for a long, long time. I know you lost a lot of money, Mike Jones, but you'll be okay. I'm glad that you're still here standing 10 toes down for your boy. But thank you for keeping Terence Crawford relevant. You guys have been talking about him like a dog for years, and now he's an undisputed welterweight champion of the world. So I do thank you, Mike Jones, for keeping him relevant. And I thank you for keeping me relevant, Mike Jones, because even though you don't like me, and I really don't care too much about you, I do thank you for supporting the channel. So thank you for keeping me and Terence Crawford relevant. Thank you, sir. Shout out to Adrian from D-Block. Shout out to Ellie Maddox. Shout out to, who else we got? Shout out to Jackie Hernandez. Shout out to Abigail. Shout out to Food Revolution. Shout out to Fee on the Tube. Shout out to the Duchess of Wisdom. What are other sisters that we have? Shout out to Passion for Beauty. Shout out to Letitia. Shout out to Jackie Bird. Who else we have? Jackie Bird. I'm forgetting all of the sisters, man. Shout out to Best Life. I'm forgetting all of the sisters. Damn. It's some more sisters I'm forgetting out there, man. Y'all got to drop your names down because I can't. I'm trying to go off memory. I don't have anything written down. Shout out to Knockdown 305. Shout out to L. Harvey. Shout out to J Kid. Shout out to Shad 1419. Shout out to Jamie Rivera. Shout out to Justin Watson. Shout out to JC. Shout out to Buckle Up Boston Talk. Shout out to Cool Breeze. Shout out to School of X-Men. Shout out to La Jessica. Shout out to Dory as well. It is what it is. Once again, this song is our boy Coach Malachi Williams signing out. True Media Today, USA Boxing. You ain't gotta like it, man, but you better respect it.
Nigga, when my name come up, respect it. Let's go. Stop playing with my fucking name. All three of y'all, stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna say it no more. Put some respect on my name.
To them flaming aerosexuals that lost a lot of money, they're just still in denial. This is for you. We dealt with 4 words today. We dealt with traumatized, we dealt with shocked, we dealt with disbelief, and we dealt with denial. That's what we're dealing with. Shout out to my sister Bless 365. Shout out to Food Revolution. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. And you know what? Shout out to the number 1 contender.
Now, I am the number 1 contender. I'm tired of James the Poodle, Grim Reaper, whatever you want to call himself, ducking me. All right, I'm tired of man driving around town in 8 Rolls Royces. He ain't fought nobody. I'm still in a bro hand.
What he say? He say his man's still popular, huh? His man's still popular. Yeah, I admit he is popular. He's very popular. All that popularity, huh? That's what happened. Popularity. It is what it is, man. Shout out to my main man, Liam.
Hurting the group. I'm the best thing ever happened to this damn group.
Nobody's bigger than the group.
Y'all ain't stupid. I'm the one selling the records. They coming to see me.
They coming to see the Temptations.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Shout out to my sister, man, Bless 365. Shout out to Weedy in the building, Brady 12, Jackie Hernandez, Quanny Beats. Quanny Beats, what's going on, fam? It is what it is, man. Y'all know what time it is.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
Hey, man, it is what it is, man. Adrian Broner lost a lot of money as well. Sometimes the popular pick, see, you know, the popular pick leads you wrong every time.
Don't ever come by here. Okay?
Them dudes that be making picks based on popularity and hatred for another fighter, them some serious Stone Cold aerosexual.
Man, who this little young whippersnapper running all up into my combo? Look at you. You're all wet behind your ears. Breath smelling like Similac. Man, you better go on home before you get your little thick ass tossed up.
This guy's popular, but he still got his ass.
I actually do cuss a little.
Do you?
Also, yeah.
What's your favorite curse word?
Probably fuck.
Popular. I like that word, popular. That's a good one. Shout out to my dog, Booger Ray Leonard, man, that edited Hitman.
Sunshine when tank's gone.
I'll smack the shit out of you in front of everybody.
Only dark times for you.
I mean, just throw Haney's name in the hat. There is no fucking hat.
Ain't no sunshine when tank's gone.
I don't play them type of games.
Leonard L.B. Why you always talking about me?
Did you fucking learn your lesson from that? With AJ?
Ain't no sunshine when tank's gone.
I'll knock that motherfucker's hole out. Period.
Only dark times for you.
There ain't no hats to throw nothing in here. We're running a fucking business.
Ain't no sunshine when tank's gone.
You fucking idiot.
Leonard L.B. Why you always talking about?
See, you could be popular, right? But guess what? Look at the look on his sister and his girl face. That's a look of concern. That's a look of concern. Errol Spence girl, sister to the left, his girl to the right. That's a look of concern. That's shock. That's trauma. That's disbelief. And now denial. You feel me?
I need to talk to you right now about my royalties and how you keep your books.
My office hours are from 9 to 5.
Fuck your office hours. I need to talk to you right now, motherfucker.
Yes, sir. You ought to know what time it TI is, man. It's that boy Coach Malachi Williams signing out. True Media Today, USA Boxing. You know, we had a good one, man. Today was a good show. We're going to have another good show tomorrow. It is what it is, man. Anybody who don't say all praise is due to the Most High, the Most Exalted, Mr. Al Heyman. Of course, I'm just joking. I'm being facetious. But I do know a lot of you pro PBC guys, y'all love Al Heyman. So since y'all love him so much, you got to say all praise is due. Thank you.
Well, you know, I guess I got to be like everybody else and saying Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me? I'm about to
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name, you know. Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican Monster.
And shout out to Gloria Day in the Fabulous.
Gloria Day and the Set Trips.
These niggas don't play. These niggas don't play.
We don't play.
You ain't heard. They be tripping.
We be tripping.
So they swerving on.
We swerve on.
No faking and no switching. And repping hard for the set. Oh, mamas, it ain't no lie. Because niggas gonna bust.
Niggas gonna bust.
Again, man, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Knockdown 305, JC, Corey Bradley. Shout out to Charles Johnson. Chick, what's going on, fam? School of X-Man, Quani Beats, MK, Timothy Spears, DJ Air Alert, Weedy, Montre, my sister Bless, my sister La Jessica. You know, shout out to my main man, Rick Timms. Rick in the building. Shout out to Rick Timms, man. Salute to you, fam. Salute to you, my brother. Shout out to Rick Timms in the building. You know, popularity, huh? Dude say popularity. He popular. He popular. See, this what happened, right? This what happened. This what happened to the popular guys, right? When you that popular guy, this what happened. I want you to remember this picture, Mike. Remember this picture. This is called a popular ass whooping. You see blood coming from the nose, you see blood coming from the eyes, you see blood coming from the mouth, and you see a contortion of the face from getting hit with a right power jab. Don't switch out on him, Mike. Hang in there with him. Once again, this song is our boy Coach Malachi Williams signing out. True Media Today, USA Boxing. You ought to know what time it TI is, man. Let's go ahead and celebrate, man. You know, right now in Omaha, Nebraska, they celebrating. So let's go ahead and put their celebration dance. See you guys tomorrow at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We got another video interview I'm dropping tomorrow, the Steve Kim interview as well. You know my motto, don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace. Hate, like, share, and subscribe.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.